It's Thursday, February 3rd, and you're tuned in to the TNIAB podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show, where we talk about all the cool things in the whole wide world. So, it's February 3rd today.
Hell yeah.
I checked if the groundhog saw his shadow.
And
6 more weeks of winter, baby.
let's go, baby.
Just like every other year.
Hell yeah.
So much winter.
So much life is pain.
Yeah, pretty much.
For you, I guess.
For you, didn't you not have a hard time driving today?
Yeah, it was exciting.
No.
It was like driving so boring.
What?
Yeah, just driving on the road, just following traffic laws, so boring. But when you don't know what lane is what, when you take a corner a little bit too fast and the back kicks out, a little bit of excitement to your drive.
It's fun if there's no other cars on the road.
You gotta have other cars on the road.
No.
That's what makes it the most fun.
No, because I'm not worried about me hitting other cars.
Yeah.
I'm worried about other cars hitting me.
You never know what's gonna happen.
That's never fun.
That's when the real fun begins.
Ugh, gross. Disgusting.
Aren't you used to it by now? Playing with a bunch of rookies on sim driving?
I'm not totaling my actual car.
Yeah, but it's like when you gamble with fake money versus gambling with real money. It's more fun when you lose stuff you own.
But I make the choice to go gambling. Me going to
You made the choice to be on the road.
Yeah, me going to get I don't know, shampoo at the Walmart is not me saying, "Oh yeah, time to risk my life."
Hell, every time you step into a car, you risk your life. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know what to tell. Every time you step outside of your house, even staying in your house could collapse on you. You never know. Life is a gamble.
We've got
all right?
fucking philosophical.
Life is a gamble.
Ew.
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 I don't want to talk about philosophy.
Ew.
That's gross.
So we got a packed show for you guys today.
Hell yeah,
We
baby.
got lots of stuff to talk
After
about.
a month of complaining about slow shows,
Yeah.
we got a lot of news.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of stuff to hit, but I guess big news this week is that we, in addition to having the video game expert, we're also going to have the anime expert.
Anime expert.
So if you could put 2 and 2 together, you probably know what that means. Anime awards. Crunchyroll has their annual anime awards, and they've conveniently put up all the nominees.
And we're gonna judge them, even though I know me personally, I don't watch a lot of anime, so I don't think I'll be a very good judge. But we'll see.
We'll see. I mean, there's tons of categories.
Mhm.
I believe the Crunchyroll Anime Awards are on February 9th.
So you'll have a bunch of time to see how wrong we are
Yeah.
before we come back with the next episode.
Mm-hmm. How would we just get to it?
Sure. So
Well, actually, if you guys have never heard about this before, basically me and Anthony are going to give our predictions.
Oh, true.
For how the awards are going to go. And then, we're going to do a count back to see who got the most right. Whoever's right.
Yeah, if you're familiar with our video game expert of the year award,
Yeah.
same thing. We vote on not what we think should win, but on what we think the community is going to pick, and then we'll see if we're in touch with the anime kids.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
But we got a long list. We'll go through a bunch of them, and we're gonna start off with best film.
Are we going from the bottom? Is that how
Do you want to start with anime of the year?
No.
I was gonna say
Okay.
we can if you want to.
Okay.
So best film.
All right.
All right, we have Bell by Studio Chizu, who I think is the Summer Wars people.
Yep.
We have Evangelion,
Yep.
3.0 plus 1.0, Thrice Upon a Time.
Yeah, I'm looking at it.
We got Demon Slayer, Kimetsu no Yaiba, the movie Mugen Train.
That's not a movie.
We got Jose, the Tiger and the Fish by Studio Bones.
Oh, that was this year.
We got Shirobako, the movie.
Oh shit, there was a Shirobako movie?
I don't know what Shirobako is.
That's the anime about making anime.
Oh.
Like
Cool.
it's an animation studio.
Oh, that's cool. By PA Works.
That's a great show.
Oh, I should probably check that out.
It's a
Then.
great show.
And then Words Bubble Up Like Soda Pop by Signal MP and Sublimation, which I've never heard of them.
I don't know. It's Eva. It's Ava.
Is it?
It
though?
is. It is. I would love to hear an argument why it isn't and why it's any one of these other ones.
So here's the thing. You're right.
Yeah.
It's Eva.
Yeah.
All right. It is definitely Eva.
Uh,
But if I remember the anime awards from when we last did this.
Yes.
Their picks are dog shit,
I know.
right? So I think it's gonna be Mugen Train,
No.
which is not actually a movie.
No, it's not a movie.
And if it actually wins, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so I'm gonna go. I know you're right. All right, in this situation, Evangelion is the right choice.
Audience, clip that.
But I don't trust the Crunchyroll to make the right decision.
Okay.
Right. So next up, we have Best Fantasy.
Oh.
So first up, we got Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation. We got Ranking of Kings. We got That Time I Was Reincarnated as a Slime Season 2. The Case Study of Vanitas, that's a Kingdom Hearts character, right? Is this a Kingdom Hearts anime?
No.
To Your Eternity and Wonder Egg Priority.
Huh.
So I remember hearing a fuck ton of shit about Wonder Egg, and then it fell off.
Yeah.
Plus ratio. And then I heard so much about the first episode of To Your Eternity, and then nobody ever watched it. I feel like nobody finished past the first episode.
It's one of the top two.
Really? Okay.
It's Mushoku Tensei or Ranking of Kings.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm gonna go with Mushoku Tensei because Ranking of Kings will pop up somewhere else.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
So this was Best Fantasy, and so you're gonna go with Mushoku, which again, I think is a good choice, and I think this is the opposite of the movies.
Yeah.
Where I think that is the choice that the Crunchyroll people will pick. But I will still pick Ranking of Kings.
I know.
Because Ranking of Kings is Anime of the Year. All right. So that's what I'm going to pick because it deserves to be there. It deserves to win as many awards as it is nominated for.
Wow. Okay.
Next up, we have Best Romance. Okay. We got Beastars. Is Beastars a romance?
I mean, I guess so. I didn't watch it.
Okay. We got Fruits Baskets, the final season.
Okay.
We got Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. We got Horimiya, which we loved. We got Komi Can't Communicate. I don't know if I'd call that a romance. And we got The Duke of Death and His Maid. I've seen some scenes from The Duke of Death and His Maid. It's pretty cute.
Okay.
But I feel like it's got to be Horimiya.
Yeah, I'm going with Horimiya. You know why?
Why?
Because they just have a normal romance.
I know. It's so good.
Like they confess in like the second episode and have sex in the fourth. Like it just happens like a regular relationship.
And then they're like, "Oh, we have this like crazy misunderstanding. What should we do?"
Talk about
it. Hell yeah. And you know what? Even if it doesn't win, that's the true pick. That's the true pick. After that, we got Best Drama. We got 8686. Fruits Baskets, the final season. Kageki Shoujo 2?
What is that?
Are those exclamation marks? Oh, those are exclamation marks, but they put them as L's in the fucking Crunchyroll thing. We got Odd Taxi.
Yeah.
To Your Eternity and Wonder Egg Priority. Best Drama.
See, I wish they were a bit more specific or had a bit more like what is the criteria? Like when you just say best drama, I don't know what that means.
Because like Fruits Basket as a drama and Odd Taxi as a drama are very different.
Yeah, they're very different dramas.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go with Odd Taxi. Just because I don't really know the rest of the stuff, and I think I've grown out of Fruits Baskets, and I don't care.
Yeah, I feel like the final season must have been good. I'll go with 86.
86, okay. Do you know what is that show about?
86?
Yeah, is that the army one where they like class people and only poor people fight in wars and stuff?
Yeah, where everyone's white, like literally white.
Hell,
they're rich and they have mecha spider bots.
That's the one. Okay.
Yeah.
Next up, we got Best Comedy. All right, which I'm seeing some doubles up from the romance category here.
Yeah.
And it seems like they should have had a rom-com category, I don't have to tell you. We got Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro. We got Heaven's Design Team. I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
We got Komi Can't Communicate. Life Lessons with Uramichi Onisan. Which was, I think that was the one where the guy is a host of a kid's show, but he's like super negative on life and the kids keep like roasting him by accident. Like, you remember seeing that scene where it's like, what do kids have that adults don't? And it's like hope. And the kids, and he's like, oh God, these kids are real. Miss Kobayashi, Maid Dragon S, Dragon Maid S, sorry, and Odd Taxi.
Yeah.
So, again, I don't know if I'd put Odd Taxi as a comedy.
Yeah.
Right? I would say Comey Can't Communicate is definitely a comedy.
I think Don't Toy With Me, Miss Nagatoro is a comedy.
Definitely
as well.
a comedy. Out of this list, I feel like the one that is the most comedy, out of the ones I know, because I don't know anything about Heaven's Design Team, is probably Life Lessons.
Okay.
With Uramichi Onisan.
Okay.
But I didn't watch it. I just saw clips.
Oh.
So that means I'm going to pick it.
Okay. I'm picking Comey Can't Communicate.
Okay. Oh, that's probably the real choice.
That's the answer. That's the winner.
God damn. Dang, I should
have thought about
that a little bit. Should have just went
Use
for
your brain.
God damn. Best action.
Best action. Oh man.
Ooh, this is stacked category. Absolutely stacked.
Yeah.
Right? We got Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1.
Yeah.
We got Demon Slayer Mugen Train Arc, which I don't know why they're allowed to do that. Because they put the movie in for best movie. I don't know if they're allowed to put the animated version of the show in a different category. I feel like that's cheating. Double dipping a little bit.
They put out both things in the same here.
They did put out both products.
It's not
true.
cheating. They put out the same product twice, and we all bought into it.
That's like, what was it, when the Avengers Endgame re-released in theaters so that they could beat Avatar or whatever?
And they did.
They did, but I feel like that's cheating.
No.
No. All right, we got Jujutsu Kaisen Core 2. What's Core 2? Is it the movie? No.
No. It's
Season 2?
It's the second half of the season.
Why does it say Core? Cour 2.
Wait, you really don't know anime?
No.
So every season of anime is called a cour.
What?
Yeah.
Like a Cour de France?
No, but like a quarter, like a quarter.
Oh, all right.
Right, because it's a quarter of a year.
Oh my God.
Like there's 4 quarters in a year.
Oh my God. All right.
Damn.
After
you
that,
really do not know.
I don't watch the anime, kid. I don't have to tell you.
Okay.
We got SSSS dot Dynazenon,
Okay.
all caps.
Okay.
Hell
okay.
yeah. We got Vivi's Fluorite Eyes song.
Yep.
And then why does the show keep showing up? Wonder Egg Priority.
It was weird.
It fit every category apparently.
Yeah, there is an episode that would qualify for every category in that anime.
That's wild. Okay. For best action though,
Yeah, so I have to say this right now.
dude, pick Dynazenon.
I have to pick
pussy.
Dynazenon. I don't have a choice. Like I know there's you know what? There's like 5 other options here that are probably better.
Yeah.
For action specifically.
And I'm gonna pick the other one.
Actually, you know what? I don't know if Jujutsu Kaisen is better in action.
Oh, I'm not picking Jujutsu
No, I know.
Kaisen. Season 2 fights are cool, but it's the season 1 fights though.
For Jujutsu?
Yeah, all the hands, baby.
Hands, what's that one?
The guy when he did his domain, and
oh yeah. Okay, yeah,
that was pretty cool.
Was cool. So what are you picking,
bro? Attack on Titan,
bro. Yeah, I know.
Attack.
I know.
On Titan.
I know. I pretty much gave up this category.
I feel like it's gotta be because Mugen Train is just a movie over and I've heard good things about Vivi's Fluorite, but I don't know if it keeps up with Attack on Titan and the stuff that happens there.
Vivi's Fluorite, the action is like it's, you know what it has the best, I would say, fight choreography, but in terms of like balls to the wall impact, it doesn't compete with Attack on Titan or Demon Slayer.
Okay, all right.
But giant robots, though.
Giant. What about giants? What about just giants?
Oh, you know, I heard a hot take.
Okay.
Attack on Titan is just a mecha anime with flesh mecha.
Flesh mecha?
How does that make you feel? How does that make you feel?
I can't.
I couldn't deny it.
Wait, so is Evangelion flesh mecha?
All right, well, spoilers, but yeah.
The show's been out for a billion years.
Yeah.
You know what? That's what I'm calling Attack on Titan. I'm calling it Attack on Titan from now on a flesh mecha.
Like,
It's the only way. Like, it makes too much sense.
I know. It was just, oh, God.
Hell yeah. I'm about that life.
Okay.
All right. After that, we have best end scene. So, which I'm going to assume means the ending.
The ending credits,
The ending
right?
credits, like the songs and
Oh.
stuff. So, we got Shogeki by Yuko Ando for Attack on Titan, the final
Okay.
season, part 1.
Okay.
We got Yasashi Suisei by Yaosobi. I didn't know Yaosobi did the Beastars ending. That's cool.
Apparently they did.
We got Shirogane by Lisa. We got Nai Nai by Riona. I don't know. From Shadow House.
I like Riona.
I don't know what the fuck Shadow House is. We got Infinity by Yuri. Skate the Infinity. Fuck yeah. And then we got Ganbare Kumoko-san no Theme by what is this? The VA. Aoi Yuki.
Yeah.
So I'm a Spider. So what?
Yeah. That's the one.
No.
It's the spider.
No. I can't. Are you picking the Spider?
It's the spider.
Because I'm picking Skate the Infinity.
What? You know Lisa's going to win. Lisa always wins.
Yeah, but this one, it just wasn't as hot, dude.
That's why it's spider.
Are you seriously? I'm going to write you down right now.
Just put spider.
As Spider.
And you know why the spider's going to win?
Why?
Because do you remember the ending to I forget the anime now, but is it Chiaki, where the girl does the dance?
Yeah.
Same vibe.
Oh, no.
Same vibe.
I lost. All right. Next up, we have Best Opening.
Oh,
All right.
damn.
Boku no Senso by Shinsei. Oh, I don't know how to pronounce that shit. Kamate-chan? Attack on Titan, final season, part 1. We got Kaibutsu by Yaosobi again for Beastars. We got Vivid Vice by Huya Extend for Jujutsu Kaisen Core 2. We got I Know Supreme by Fauna for Miss Kobayashi. We got Odd Taxi by Skirt and Poonpei for Odd Taxi. And we got Cry Baby by Official Hige Dandism from Tokyo Revengers.
I didn't watch the Jujutsu Kaisen opening.
I watched the Tokyo Revengers opening. I remember being very good.
Yeah, because that's what I'm going to vote for. Crybaby. Crybaby.
Crybaby? All right.
Yeah.
Tokyo Revengers. We got some double ups. Okay.
Okay. Oh.
You're like, yo, spoilers, dude.
Oh, no.
So here is where we get to the part where
Oh, no.
we can decide to skip.
Oh, no.
All right? Because we are getting to Seiyu territory.
Oh, no.
And we know jack shit about voice actors. So we can either roll the dice and gamble, or we can skip it. Because if we skip English, we have to skip Japanese as well.
Yeah, okay. Skip the voice actors because I don't know any English
Okay,
ones.
sorry, voice actors and all you Seiyu fans. We don't know enough to weigh in on that. And everyone knows, obviously, the English dub is the way to watch all anime,
Okay.
of course. Next, we got best score. This is overall sound, right? Overall soundtrack. Hiroyuki Sawano and Kota Yamamoto for 86.
Yeah.
Yuki Kajiwa? Man, I gotta pre-read these names, kid. The Demon Slayer soundtrack. All right.
Okay.
The Demon Slayer Part 2 soundtrack. Mugen Train Arc. We got Mabanwa for Megalobox 2.
I gotta watch that.
Poonpei Vava and OMSB for Odd Taxi. Satoru Kosaki for VV Fluorite Eyes. And Day Day Mouse and Mito for Wonder Egg Priority. So I'm going to I have watched a couple episodes of Odd Taxi so far. I've not really noticed the music. And I can't tell if that's good or bad.
I've watched a couple of these. Vivi's, I only know her main theme. I don't know anything else. Or I can't remember. Demon Slayer.
I feel like if you don't know, that's probably like an easy pick.
Yeah.
But I remember the music in Megalobox Season 1 sounding cool.
Yeah.
Like very pump you up.
So it's 8-6.
So it's 8-6? Damn, you're going with 8-6. No, I'm gonna go with Megalobox. I'm gonna roll the dice.
Nomad.
So best soundtrack, you're going with 8-6.
Yeah.
And I'm going with Megalobox.
Tadashi.
All right, next up we have boom. Ooh, we're getting into the heavy duty ones. We got best character design.
Oh, so this is like overall in the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we got Tadashi Hiramatsu for Jujutsu Kaisen. Should I just do we know the animator's name? Should I just do the anime?
Just do the anime.
Okay. So we got Jujutsu Kaisen, Core 2. We got Odd Taxi. We got Ranking of Kings. We got Skate the Infinity, VV Fluorite Eyes, and I feel like Wonder Egg is in every category. You got Wonder Egg. I'm picking Ranking of Kings.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't pick Odd Taxi.
I've kind of seen stuff like Odd Taxi before,
Yeah.
but I really like the kind of like children's art book style of Ranking of Kings. And especially when I didn't realize this, but the manga of Ranking of Kings is drawn by someone who can't really draw. So how they've translated that into the anime is like doubly as impressive, because it's kind of like
That sounds pretty cool.
instead, remember like One Punch Man, how the webcomics are like,
yeah, he was
drawn,
he couldn't draw.
he's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
good.
Oh, okay.
And,
I see
and
what
then
you're saying.
they took it like crazy.
Yeah.
In this one, in Ranking of Kings, the guy can't really draw that well, but they've taken that like general style and animated it, and it seems really cool. It seemed like a really impressive task to undertake.
Ranking of Kings.
I love skateboards, but like,
Yeah, because like it's for me,
just
it's Ranking
anime.
of Kings or Skate the Infinity, but I think I'm gonna have to go down with Skate because I think for Ranking of Kings, it gets more credit just for being different,
yeah.
as opposed to being outright awesome.
Interesting.
So
Okay. All right.
Skate's where I'm with.
All right, you're down for Skate. Next up, best animation.
Ooh.
So we got Demon Slayer, Ufotable. We got Jujutsu Kaisen, Mappa. We got Kobayashi, Kyoto Animation. Mushoku Tensei by Studio Bind. We got VV's Fluorite Eyes, Studio Wit. And we got Wonder Egg Priority, Cloverworks.
Those are some good studios.
These are all very good studios. All the bangers are here. All the best ofs.
I mean, obviously. I feel like if you pick Demon Slayer, like that just seems too obvious,
You're a casual.
right? Like that just seems like.
So you're saying that it's more important to pick the one that makes you seem the coolest rather than the one that's gonna win?
No, all I'm saying is like this isn't Demon Slayer's first time here.
Uh-huh.
So will it still be as I guess highly regarded for that kind of style?
There was a whole piece of Twitter drama because of one of the episodes.
Because it looked good?
Because someone made a joke about it looking good. And then it like caused a whole kerfuffle
'Cause
in
it
the
looked
animation
good?
community. Yeah.
Oh.
You know
Okay.
Connor from Trash Taste?
Yeah.
He put out like I think it was like episode 8. He's like, did Jeff Bezos fund episode 8? This shit looks so good. And then it caused like tweet
boy.
caused an outcry in the animation community.
Yeah, unfortunately I haven't watched that this season of Demon Slayer.
How is Mushoku Tensei's animation? Because it looks good, but is it like outstanding?
Yes.
Okay.
But it doesn't have like it's outstanding, but like it doesn't have that like spark of uniqueness that Demon Slayer has. Like Demon Slayer has that whole like
the CG, not CG, flames and water.
yeah, like those things that are
Yeah.
and like it's very eye catching and like it's like the signature style, right? But that's on top of the fact that it's really good. Mushoku Tensei is like it's wonderfully animated, but there's nothing about it that I could pinpoint as saying this is animation unique solely to this anime.
Okay. All right.
Vivi, like Wit Studio puts out some good stuff too. But again, I don't know if it ever gets as good as Ufotable. And we know that like I'm a sim for Ufotable ever since
You are. You got a problem.
Yeah, every time they do something like
You're a tier 3 sub.
you gotta look at this fucking fight scene. Like, all right, you know, I have to pick Demon Slayer.
Okay, so you're going with Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with
No, you're not.
Kobayashi.
No, you're not.
Hell yeah.
No, you're not.
Listen, I'm saying that
You think-
everyone's tired of that shit, and they wanted that moe shit back, and all the anime weebs are gonna be like, I love the new girl with the big ass titties, and then
I love Kyoto Animation, but there's just no way they outdo Ufotable.
we'll see. We'll see. All right. We'll see how far anime titties can carry them.
Wow.
We got Best Director.
Okay.
Okay. I feel like this one I should probably try for the names because it's the director. Yuichiro Yahashi for Attack on Titan. We got Sung Ho Park. We got a Korean director on Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yo, they coming.
Damn, the Koreans are coming.
It's Mappa, right?
Is Mappa Korean?
No, but they outsource a lot to
True.
thing.
I was actually, it's just funny. I was watching a behind the scenes episode of The Simpsons, like with director's commentary and stuff.
Yeah.
And apparently, even back then, like season 4 of The Simpsons, they outsourced a bunch of their animation to Korea.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Pretty interesting. We got Yo Moriyama for Megalobox. We got Baku Kinoshita for Odd Taxi. We got Shingo Natsume for Sunny Boy. And we got Shin Wakabayashi for Wonder Egg Priority.
Okay, I am picking Odd Taxi
Mm-hmm.
only because I feel like I've seen it enough times now. This anime,
Yeah.
like in this list,
And
I have not picked it for anything.
So you just gotta.
So I've saved it for one of the big categories.
Okay, I'm also picking Odd Taxi.
Okay.
I think that has a very unique direction in comparison. But maybe Wonder Egg would be good. Pick here too.
That's true.
But just the way I heard that it fell off at the end there, I don't know.
Yeah. All right.
Best fight scene, baby. All right, we got. This is gonna be spoilers. All right, but we got Eren Yeager versus Warhammer Titan for Attack on Titan. We got Naruto Uzumaki.
Naruto made it on the list. What?
Naruto made it on the list
Fuck?
for Ishiki's versus Ishiki Otsutsuki. That's how, yeah, Otsutsuki for Naruto's son, Naruto Next Generations. We got Yuji Itadori and Ao Todo versus Hanami from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Okay.
We got Yuji Itadori and Nobara Kugisaki versus some other people in Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
We got Elma versus Toru in Kobayashi. And we got Vivi versus Yugo in Vivi's Fluorite Eyes. How is Jujutsu on here twice?
Jujutsu's a pretty good anime.
I feel like that's gotta be illegal.
Listen. Other
Again.
anime had multiple fight scenes.
So what? It should just be 6 Jujutsu fights? Listen, so Demon Slayer should not be on here twice, right? Pick the movie or pick the game or pick the anime, all right?
Demon Slayer doesn't have a fight scene on here.
I know, that's the other part. Demon Slayer doesn't have a fight scene. And there's one fight scene in Demon Slayer that should have replaced one of these Jujutsu Kaisen scenes.
Oh shit. Maybe I should. Okay.
But I'm picking
Boruto.
You're picking Boruto?
No, you are?
No. I was really close to picking Kobayashi.
Yeah.
Because like I've seen that scene. It's pretty good.
Okay.
But the Yuji and Aoi fight versus Hanami, the choreography, all the memes that came out of it, like brother, best friend. Like I think it just like there's so
middle
much
school.
Yes, there's so much stuff that came out of that fight. It went beyond the anime. I think it just had too much of an impact. And the thing is, like, there's some bangers in here, like Eren versus the Warhammer Titan. That fight is fucking sick.
Which one's the Warhammer again?
Did you watch this season?
Yeah, but I forget.
Where he makes the hammer out of his bones.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking awesome.
That's like okay.
It's a fucking awesome fight.
Yeah,
There's some bangers in here.
Okay. I feel like I gotta put one of the Jujutsu ones, just because there's 2 of them, right? Like, what are the odds? I will say the Vivi versus Yugo is great, but that's more of a grounded fight choreography that you'd see in an action movie.
Okay.
I don't know. Like again, it doesn't like go balls to the wall with some cool shit. I really did like the other Jujutsu Kaisen scene, the way that played out. I
Mhm.
thought that was cool. Didn't have the impact as the first one, but yeah, I remember. Yeah, that.
So cool.
Yeah, but the girl also has the fucking hammer. With
Yeah.
like through the wrist.
Oh, it's so good.
Uh,
Well, you think you're unstoppable, bitch, huh?
yeah, like this is a tough one because I do like the Eren Yeager fight.
It's a good fight. I would not. If
Yeah.
it won, I would be totally fine with it. I'd be like, that's perfect.
Because I remember watching that, being like, "What is this show? What's
Hell yeah,
happening?
What's going on? Meat Mecca.
Yeah, yeah. I guess I have to go for the meat mecha, the flesh mecha. All right, Attack on Titan. Oh shit! I know these next ones, and I know what I'm picking.
Okay, next up we have best antagonist.
Yeah,
All right. So we got Eren Yeager.
there's my boy.
That's a spoiler. We got Eren Yeager from Attack on Titan. We got Tomoda Shigaraki from My Hero. I'm not that far yet. I don't know who that is. We got Yano from Odd Taxi.
Wait, you don't know Tomura Shigaraki?
I don't think so.
He has a hand on his face.
Oh, okay. The picture here, he has
He's
no
taken
hand on
off
it.
the
Yeah,
hand.
okay. I was like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
I forgot that this anime happened last year.
Yeah, same. I've been trying to catch up on the manga, and I'm just like, I don't know. I think the arc I'm in is like kind of weak. And
I think where
can't get
My
through
Hero
it.
right now is kind of weak.
Okay, all right. We got Yano from Odd Taxi. We got Knuckles the Echidna from ReZero. We got Anosuke Shindo, Adam from Skate the Infinity. And we got Teta Kisaki from Tokyo Revengers.
All
All right. I haven't watched the Tokyo Revengers anime beyond the opening themes,
But you read it, right?
but I read it. Now I'm picking Tokyo Revengers because that shit
Alright.
is hot.
That's Eren Yeager.
You're picking Eren?
Eren Yeager. He became the best boy.
You're gonna win that one. I'm gonna tell you right now. But I had to pick it.
The best protagonist. Oh, hello.
Best protagonist, Eren Yeager.
Oh,
From
shit.
Attack on Titan season.
Well.
Final season part 1. We got Yuji Itadori from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah.
We got Joe from Megalobox. Odokawa from Odd Taxi. Boji, my man, the boy from Ranking of Kings.
Yeah, but best protag?
And got I Oto from Wonder Egg Priority. And baby, it's fucking Boji. All right? If you're not picking Boji for this, dude, he's motivation incarnate. The man can do no wrong. All right?
Boji's the best boy.
He will also be best boy.
But he's not the best protagonist.
because Eren Yeager.
Because it's Eren Yeager.
Kind of smell like a baka. Eren Yeager. Best girl. This is
Oh.
probably the most coveted award out of everything.
It is. And, like, honestly, I hate all of them.
All of them? Not a single one.
Like, there's maybe one where I'm like, yeah, you know what? I dig her, but like, if you ask me, like, yo, Vince, who are any of these girls ever gonna be in your top ever best girl? I'd say no.
Not even Toru Honda from Fruits Baskets.
No.
All
F
right.
that girl.
So I'll go through the list. We got Vladilena Milze from 8-6.
Yeah.
We got Toru Honda from Fruits Baskets.
Yeah.
We got Nobara Kugisaki from Jujutsu. We got Sarasa Watanabe. Yeah, Watanabe from, what the hell? Kageki Shoujo, the thing from earlier.
Yeah, Kageki Shoujo.
We got Shoko Komi from Komi Can't Communicate. And we got Ai Oto from Wonder Egg Priority.
Ai Oto.
I oughta not pick her. Oh,
Wow.
but Tish, baby.
I don't know. I really don't know. Cause like I look at Nobara Kugisaki and I'm like, she is not best girl material.
But her attitude is so confident, dude.
But I feel like Jujutsu is like the shonen at the moment.
Interesting. Okay, interesting take. Because she's not even my favorite girl in
No,
Jujutsu.
she's far from my favorite
Because
girl.
my favorite girl in Jujutsu is Maki.
Is she the with glasses?
Yeah, she has no curse power, but she's just, when they get into that fight in the river, and she's like, oh, she's got no curse power. Easy fight. Oh, God, she's going to kill me.
Yeah, see, I like the girl she fought.
Oh,
Useless Miwa.
What does she have? She has a sword.
She
or
has
a
the
gun?
counter with the sword.
Oh yeah, and she's like absolute area. It's
Yeah.
like anything that comes into here is a counter.
Yeah. But she's like, I'm useless. Okay, so of the anime I've seen, like my heart should say go with the girl from 8-6.
Mm-hmm. I'm surprised Vivi's not in here.
Yeah, she's not the kind of girl you'd be like, that's the best girl.
Okay. I guess she's also not a girl. Like she's a robot.
I mean, yeah, but it's hard to say.
I swear to God, if there were any Beastars characters in here, I was going to veto this whole segment. No furries, all right?
I know Komi will win this.
You're right, because I'm going to pick Komi now.
So I have to pick the 8-6 girl.
Ooh, okay. What was there? How do you spell that shit? Vladilena.
Yeah. Milze, because she's white.
Vladilena. All right, okay. Next up, we have
The boy.
We're at the last two. Best boy. We got Senku from Dr. Stone. We got Izumi from Horimiya.
Miyamura. Oh.
We got Odokawa from Odd Taxi. We got Boji, hell yeah, from Ranking of Kings. We got two Tokyo Revengers in here.
The fuck?
We got Draken from Tokyo Revengers, and we got Mikey from Tokyo Revengers. So here's the thing. People love Mikey.
I know, I've seen this man.
The amount of TikToks of age women simping for an underage boy is concerning. All right? But Boji is so sick. He's so cool.
I feel like Boji should win this one.
Hell yeah, bro.
Yeah, I don't think I could pick anything other than Boji.
You're not going to pick Mikey? You're not going to go for the girl pick?
The category is literally best boy.
No, what I'm saying, like, who do you think is going to vote on this? Like, most hardcore. Like,
Look at him, he's a boy.
Like, all the Fujoshis?
No.
All right. But Izumi from Horimiya, he's a hot looking piece of ass. Like,
he is a hot looking piece of ass.
Got a bunch of tattoos. Odokawa is a walrus.
But listen, yeah, they're not boys though.
True. Boji is a boy. He's a boy. He's got most of the word boy in his name.
Yeah, so I would go with Boji.
All right, I'll write down Boji. And next up, we got Anime of the Year.
Oh boy,
we have 8-6. I didn't realize that the show was so popular.
It's a good show.
All right, we got Attack on Titan, final season, part 1.
Okay. We
got Jujutsu Kaisen Core 2. We got Odd Taxi. We got Ranking of Kings. And we got Sunny Boy.
Wow. Madhouse did Sunny Boy.
So I'm just gonna put Ranking of Kings in the list there. And then it's up to you. What do you want to pick?
This is very tough.
I can just type in Sunny Boy.
No.
You sure?
No. I have to jump on the hype train. It's Attack on Titan.
Sunny Boy.
Attack on
Titan. Okay, all right.
Because like it's now exactly a year ago since that season aired.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit! When that came out,
hell yeah!
Like things were happening.
It was so good,
and it was awesome every week. And it's doing it right now. I should probably catch up.
Oh, is the part 2 on?
Yeah. So Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan air on the same day.
Man, what a stacked...
So Sundays are awesome for anime right now.
What a stacked season. Damn.
Yeah.
All right, well that's our list, all right?
Wicked.
Do you want to go through it again? Like just what we picked, or
you go for it.
All right. We got best movie, Vince picked Eva, I picked Mugen Train. Best fantasy, Vince picked Mushoku Tensei, I picked Ranking of Kings. Best romance, we both picked Horimiya. Best drama, Vince picked 86, I picked Odd Taxi. Best comedy, Vince picked Komi, and I picked Life Lessons. Best action, Vince picked Quadruple S Dyna Xenon, and I picked Attack on Titan.
Fuck, I'm gonna lose.
Best end scene, Vince picked the Spider anime, and I picked Skate the Infinity. Best opening, Vince picked Revengers. Oh, we all picked Tokyo Revengers there. We both picked Tokyo Revengers.
Yeah.
Best soundtrack, Vince picked 86, and I picked Megalobox. Best character design, Vince picked Skate the Infinity, and I picked Ranking of Kings. Best animation, Vince picked Demon Slayer, I picked Kobayashi. Best director,
we both
picked Odd Taxi. Best fight, Vince picked Warhammer Attack on Titan, and I picked Jujutsu Kaisen versus Hanami. Best antagonist, Vince picked Eren Yeager, and I picked the guy from Tokyo Revengers. His name is also just missing me right now.
Best
protagonist, we got Eren Yeager, and I picked Boji. Best girl, Vince picked Vladilena, and I picked Komi. Best boy, we both picked Boji because he is a boy.
Yeah.
And best anime, Vince picked Attack on Titan Final Season Part 1, and I picked Ranking of Kings.
Damn, that's pretty good.
Absolutely
I'm excited to see where this goes. I hope you lose.
Listen, if I win both Video Game Expert of the Year and Anime Expert of the Year, the power, it'll go to my head. All right? I don't even watch anime. It's like, what's that thing? You beat a guy in a fighting game? I don't even play this game. Come on.
I know. You don't even know what a core is.
What's a core? Like, we established in this whole situation that I don't know anime. So if I win this, it's not going to be good.
I know.
But next, what is it? We got questions? Do you have those questions?
Yes, I do. We have questions. Okay. First one comes from Paul Chu. He actually wrote in last week, but the question was submitted
kind of like as we hit
moments as we finished episode. So, question from Paul Chu. What to chew on is a question.
A question to chew on.
What is something you splurged on and weren't sure you needed, but now can't live without? I'll tell you.
Go.
AirPods.
Really?
I was at my office.
Yeah.
And my friend or my coworker was like, Vince, I'm gonna get these AirPods. I'm like, oh, okay. He's, you want to come with? And I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll check it out. And I was in line with him, and then I was like, you know what?
I'll just buy some.
I'll buy them too.
Okay.
I could always use another set of headphones, and like, they are with me all the time.
They're never not with you.
Yeah. Like even around the house, just awesome. When I want to block out people talking to me, noise canceling.
Okay.
And because I'm like on the ecosystem.
Oh my God.
Right? They go right from my phone to my Apple TV, so when I'm watching, it's very convenient.
Okay.
But yeah, I think that's one of the things I splurge on, cannot live without.
Mine are also headphones. Mine are audiophile headphones.
Damn. You splurged on them though, or were you just like, I did my research and I knew I wanted to get these?
I did my research and then I splurged. But I don't know if it counts because at the time I got an employee discount because I was working at an electronics store.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So I bought these pair of Sennheisers.
Yeah.
Over ear, open back headphones.
Yeah.
And I think I've been wearing them every day for the past 5-6 years.
What are you driving them with?
With my computer or with my Blue Yeti microphone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I haven't splurged on like a DAC yet, which
that's what you really should be
I'll eventually do that.
Yeah.
But these headphones are so comfortable. My music sounds so good. And because of that, no matter what headphones I buy, I can't go back to like discount Skull Candy earbuds. Like even the earbuds I bought were like high quality custom ear molds shit.
Yeah.
So it's ruined me for portable audio experiences.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Fair enough. Yeah, I think that's like kind of it because everything else I've done research on because that's how I usually do things. Like it's never just go out and buy something, but yeah. Definitely AirPods were the thing. Like I wasn't entirely sold on the whole wireless phenomena. Then I got it and I was like, fuck the headphone jack.
Part of me right now is like, I should probably invest in some wireless earbuds at this point. Because there's a lot of situations where like, I also want to walk away from my computer, but I don't want to like.
Oh yeah, yours are wired.
Yeah, so I have wired headphones, and I don't want to stop listening to whatever I'm doing.
Yeah, because every time we're on Discord and stuff, and I'm talking with you guys, I'm constantly going to the kitchen.
Oh yeah, so when I have to leave, like you'll hear me. Yeah, I leave. I put my headphones down, and you'll hear it on the desk. And
like I'm making like ramen and shit.
Yeah,
when I come back,
so. I'm not doing that.
Oh. Get them out of level.
Yeah, or just like even if I'm on my laptop and just want to walk around.
Oh boy. Oh wow, I didn't even think about that. You're connected to your laptop.
Yeah, I use my earbuds for my laptop.
Oh.
Physically connected.
Yikes.
Big yikes.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
All right. Yeah, I think everything else I kind of
I mean, electric toothbrush, but then
sometimes food.
like what?
Like
What did you splurge on that you're like, now I can't live without?
I don't. I
Because
think
you can live without
I can
it.
live without it, but I think about
Like,
it every day. I
the
think about that
context-
sushi dinner every
The
day.
context of this question is you can't live without it, meaning you have it now all the time.
Okay, all right, fair. Yeah, I think for that, I've been pretty frugal with a lot of things, so I think it's just headphones. Really, I think once I start getting into the real money, then I'll probably find something else.
You'll find lots of stuff.
Shit.
You'll find lots of things. Cool. The next question comes from Joseph Hazel, and he's jonesing for culture.
Ooh, what kind of culture?
Well, we're about to find out.
All right.
With Valentine's Day looming ever closer, I thought I'd hit you with a spicier question.
Ooh.
What elements of cultured anime can immediately ruin the culture?
Interesting.
Your ugly bastards, your NTRs. Which elements of genres of cultured anime are more cultured than the rest? Feel free to skip the questions entirely as well. After all, cultural appropriation is a very controversial subject in many circles.
Joseph, you've been listening to us for long enough to where we will voluntarily, without prompt, give away this kind of information.
I like how he used cultural appropriation.
It's very clever. I liked it.
But for those who haven't gotten the joke yet, we're talking about porn.
Hell yeah.
We're talking about hentai.
Yeah.
So what he want basically, I'll translate. Which tags do you not search for when you're looking up hentai? Or like the ones that you X out of your
Dude.
You're like, none of them.
The amount of like step sister shit I have to avoid
In hentai?
in hentai and dojin now is so crazy, dude. It's so much.
It's weird. Like in
real porn as well.
real porn, like it bugs me, but in like hentai, it's not.
Damn.
It's not a
True.
big deal.
What was that show you were watching? Where the guy slept with the blue girl and then slept with his teacher, and then he slept with his stepmom.
Domestic girlfriend.
Oh. The spiciest show.
Oh yeah.
True.
Yeah. That's good shit. What an ending.
Exclusively, I watch a show with pants off. Like, I don't know. There's some tags that like instantly take me out of it if I just like don't pay attention to. If I just look at the cover, I'm like, oh, this seems cool, and just go whatever. And it's like he mentioned, like any sort of really overt NTR shit where I'm not about that life.
I'm all about that life.
Like, I know, like if it doesn't hurt me, I shouldn't care, right? But I think like
because I've heard you talk about how like you're not empathetic towards certain things.
Yeah.
So that's why it surprises me that this bugs you so much.
Yeah, like when I hear about people like voluntarily getting to like cuckold culture and shit like that, I'm like, fucking why? Like, go see a psychologist. Like, holy shit.
He is.
Like, what's your problem?
There's no problem.
It's a problem.
No one's having problems.
Listen, you should feel bad.
No, the whole point is to feel good.
Yeah, someone else is feeling good, but you're feeling good off feeling bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only way to feel, baby. Yeah, like that kind of shit instantly. If it's like really overt, if it's just like, oh, I'm sneaking around, but there's no like actual confrontation with that. Like,
what's the point?
Who gives a shit? But if it's just like, my husband came home and I told the husband like, oh, sorry, his dick is too good, like like that shit, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like,
hell yeah,
so dumb. Poop, obviously. Poop ever appears up.
Poop and urine, not like no,
a little too far.
Bodily waste is not a thing.
Yeah, I'm not. Can't do it.
We all know I'm not a fan of the lolly.
That's no.
But I'm also not a fan of the boy version.
Which one's that one?
Where it's like it's a young boy and he's
the
Shota.
Shota.
Yeah. That fucking terrifies me.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
There's like a limit.
Yeah.
Because like if it's like 16, it's like, oh, you're a high schooler and you're fucking your teacher. That's like every boy's dream.
Yeah,
right?
That's fine. But I mean, like when they're like, yo, he's 10.
He's not. Yeah, he's single digit. Like,
It's like, look at his cute little dick.
Yeah, that's no. And that's like when and then I read like have you seen like this was the last 2 weeks like a couple mangaka got like busted for having like child pornography on their computer and shit. I'm like, yeah, no wonder the guys who draw little girls for a living with huge titties got busted for child porn. Holy shit. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like my culture is very content dependent. Like there are certain categories that I can deal with as long as it's like dealt with in a way that my brain thinks is cool.
I'm never watching porn being like, yo, this is cool. Like that's never crossed my mind.
No, never.
I'd be like, oh man, like I don't get hyped for it. Like,
okay, what the controversial one I think is like the what's the isekai ones where it's like I get transported to another world or it's in another world and like I'm getting fucked by an orc.
Okay.
Like, what's your take on that one?
It's fine.
Like, yeah, I think it's fine. Again, in like certain cases,
it's fine. Like, you mean like tentacles and stuff?
Yeah.
And like,
well, tentacles, the classics. All right. If you haven't watched a tentacle porn, like, are you really watching hentai?
Because
like,
man, if you got an orc, that means you also got them dark skinned elves.
Hell yeah! Oh baby, dark skinned elves, please. God damn, I can only get so erect. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of culture that I am accepting of, but there's some hard lines on a lot of stuff. Like, listen, Yuri, all about it. Yaoi, not a fan. Not a fan. Honestly, they should just stop making yaoi in general.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Because it's bad. Right? Well, it's bad for the soul.
What do you mean? Describe specifically what's bad?
Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it.
I have a simple one that it's actually like it's not. I don't even know if it's controversial, but like I can't do it. But I'm not a fan of blood.
What? Like bloodletting? Like
no, like she's a virgin.
Oh yeah,
and it's like pop it in, and then it's like waterfall.
That stuff's a little uncomfortable.
And I'm like, to be transparent here. Like I also don't do well with blood in real life.
Oh really? Like when you get a shot, are you like nah?
No, a shot.
Like when you get blood taken or...
Oh, no, that's... my blood's fine. It's like... I don't know. It's very specific scenarios. Like, I can watch an operation.
Okay.
But, like, I think if... And, like, if someone cuts themselves... Like, I don't know why, but, like, there's certain instances where, like, I just can't handle blood. Like, I don't know when. I think it has a lot to do with smell, to be honest.
Ugh.
Like, if someone really gets hurt...
You can smell, like, nickels.
Yeah. And you can smell
pennies.
Like, yeah, like it's not really for me.
Okay.
So
yeah, like the whole like also like the whole like virgin taking shit is like extra cringe.
Like that's the one thing that I'm like,
Yeah, I'm definitely alienating some listeners here, but yeah, I don't know. That whole like, oh my god, like that shit is usually always in some very aggressive shit.
Yeah.
And it's like not fun. Like I've maybe seen it like once or twice in a doujin where it's just like, oh, it's like romantic boyfriend girlfriend. It's like, oh, please be whatever.
Yeah,
and like that's fine. And if they don't like hang on it too much, but most of the time they hang on it.
Yeah, they're like, dude, it's blood.
Yeah, she's getting a blood transplant.
Like, yo, get a bag, collect that shit.
Like, eat the placenta.
Yeah, no. But I think that those are the ones off the top of my head that it's too cultured for me.
Yeah. Yeah. Once you start getting past like, bodily fluids, any sort of like violence, like domestic violence or like any violence, I guess, like hitting and shit like that.
Yeah, that's not really fun.
That's too much. It's not very fun.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to see a girl get smacked in the head.
Unless it's consensual.
Even then, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. Like, I've never been with a girl who was like, just smack the shit out of me.
Like, give me a black eye. Like, no.
I've heard of friends who've been with girls where they're
I know.
like, yeah, this girl wanted I smacked the shit out of her type of shit. Like she wanted it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know if I could do that.
Yeah, it's wrong.
Is it?
Well, shut up. It's wrong.
Is it though? Is it wrong to hit women? No.
Wow.
Take that out of context.
Oh my god.
Let's go.
Okay.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm pretty open.
Okay.
But yeah, there's some hard, when the line is drawn, it is a hard line.
Yes.
It is almost never like
Awesome.
maybe
Maybe.
but like it's usually hard nose.
All right. So you don't want a virgin lolly is what you're telling me.
Yeah, that's
You don't want to beat on a virgin lolly.
I don't want to beat on a virgin lolly while getting NTR'd.
All right.
Like,
Fair enough.
with an ugly bastard.
We all have our preferences. I can respect that.
Meanwhile, Vince pulls up, typing in all the tags.
I know what to send you.
I will actually throw out that. I usually have a policy of not getting rid of gifts, but I will burn on the spot.
It's not a gift.
Oh God, what is this, human trafficking? What are you gonna do?
You'll see.
Oh God.
Okay, cool. Thank you for the question, Joseph.
Yeah.
Let's go into some picks this week.
Do you want to go or should I go? It's kind of I got a couple short ones.
I mean, you have one big one.
Yeah, but I think that could lead into yours.
Sure.
Okay. So we got Bloodborne demake. You remember that? Remember when you brought that up on the thing?
Yeah.
It's out.
Wow.
We got a whole trailer. You can go on itch.io. You can grab that shit.
That doesn't sound like a real website.
It's free. It is. It's where all the indie developers with no publishers post their shit.
Oh.
It's like a more professional Newgrounds.
You didn't sell like you're just pushing me away.
You remember newgrounds.com?
Oh man.
So yeah, just look up on the YouTube channel Lilith Walther. You can look up the Bloodborne PSX launch trailer. That'll have all the links there to download it from itch.io.
Yep.
And they really captured a PS1 game. Like, that's kind of nuts.
No. And does not want to make me play it anymore.
Really? Why not?
I don't care.
You've got the 3080. You can finally max it out.
Wow. Spend $3,000 to play
PS1 games. Hell yeah. After that, we have a brand new trailer for a new game by Yacht Club Games. If that sounds familiar to you, Yacht Club Games is the Shovel Knight people.
Yes.
So Shovel Knight, the Shovel Knight developers have brought out a new IP that they're hoping to make called Mina the Hollower. And it is a top-down 2D Zelda-style game where you play as a mouse that can dig into the floor and do a bunch of cool acrobatics, and you get a bunch of different weapons to customize and play around with. It seems really cool. It still has that classic like 2D pixel art style that Yacht Club Games is known for. Really high quality stuff. But this is a Kickstarter game. So
interesting.
It's got 27 days to go. They need a total of 395,100 Canadian dollars, and they've already beat it.
Oh, that's good.
So they're currently sitting at around 3/4 of a mil.
Wow.
And they got 27 days to go on the Kickstarter. So if you want to support it, you can get in on the Kickstarter, get in on the ground floor. They have a lot of crazy support tiers, like all the way down to wait, is this? Oh, this is gone already. Wow. So there was a $3,000 pledge tier. Only 3 of them were there. And you could be a director for a day where you would meet with Yacht Club Games to design a major element of the game, like a mini boss or a quest or a sidearm. So 3 people got that. Damn, that's sold out already.
Wow.
Holy shit. So wow, all the big ones are gone. That's crazy.
There's a lot of money to throw around.
I guess. You know what? If I had it $3,000, I would have did that. But yeah, so it's already there. If you want to back it on Kickstarter, you're now guaranteed to get it, and you can help fund the development of the game. Maybe get some little bonus stuff. You know. Speaking of money, the Nintendo Switch is now the best-selling Nintendo console. Period.
I believe it.
They have outsold the Wii.
I believe it. Considering you can't buy the competitors.
True. So the system's lifetime total is 103.54 million units shipped, meaning that it took under 5 years to beat the Wii's 1.1.63 million.
Yeah.
That's nuts. That's crazy. I don't know how. I guess like maybe the Switch isn't using the cutting edge shit, so they can get chips easier. Um,
How much of this though really has to do with the pandemic?
Probably a lot.
Yeah.
Probably a lot.
Because I know a lot of people who like would not have a Switch have a Switch.
Because they're
'Cause they're
locked
at
in their
home,
homes,
yeah.
and they bought Zelda.
No, they bought Animal Crossing
Oh, terrible! How dare they?
and Mario Party
Okay, all
and
right.
Mario Kart.
You.
All your favorites.
These are all. Listen, I like Animal Crossing.
And Mario Kart.
I just can't play Animal Crossing because it'll be the only thing I play.
That's okay.
No,
I approve.
it's not okay. All right, it's not okay.
All right.
But yeah, so I think within the same period, they said, what was it? Sony only shipped like 4 million PS5s
I believe it. No one has PS5s.
because nobody can buy them, and as soon as people buy them, they get instantly bought up by scalpers, I guess. So that kind of sucks.
Every time I actually see them, I always see the digital ones.
Really? 'Cause, yeah, disc media is where it's at, baby. Hell yeah.
Not if you have gigabit
Buy your
internet.
Buy your Blu-rays.
Ew.
Ugh. Physical media, disgusting. But yeah, that's insane news because I think that officially makes the Switch the best-selling video game console. Period.
Well, yeah, good for them. I mean, they have, what is it, 3 SKUs? They have the Switch, the OLED, the Lite.
Mhm.
Yeah. Why not?
Oh yeah, the Lite. I forgot about the Switch Lite. That's a cool console. The portable exclusive, no removable controllers.
Yep.
That's kind of why I liked the idea of the 2DS. I thought that was a cool console.
Yeah, considering I never use a 3D.
Yeah, and like
the 2DS XL was awesome.
yeah, and like give it to your kid, and it's just like a brick. It's like a Nokia phone, but a DS. Like
yeah.
yeah, that's pretty cool. In sadder news, Sega has left the Japanese arcade business.
Wow.
Period.
Amazing.
So I had brought
are they
up
doing Pachinko now?
Huh?
Are they in Pachinko now?
No. So they're just gone.
Ah, okay.
So I brought up a couple stories throughout the pandemic and stuff about Sega having to close down their bigger venues because nobody can go to them, and those places that they had were not cheap. The rent on those places were large.
They're not small buildings.
They're not small buildings, that's for sure. Multiple floors sometimes. And so Sega has decided to leave Japanese arcades behind. They are selling the remaining of their arcades to a company called Genda Inc., known as Geigo. And yeah, they're just they're getting rid of the coin op business.
Wow.
It's been it's kind of something that's been coming. Late in 2020, they sold Sega sold like 80% of their company arcade shares.
Yeah.
Right? They're just getting out to Genda. And so I think this is just the final arc of like, we're going to help you carry on this business. And now it's owned by Geigo. But it's kind of like, man, whenever like Sega Sammy arcades in Japan in my mind are like synonymous. Right? Like if I think of Akihabara, I think of the Sega arcades, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think of all the downtown Tokyo shit. I think of arcades. And they're prominent they're landmarks basically. You go see them because these buildings are so unique, right?
Yeah.
Nowhere else in the world are you going to get a fucking 5-floor arcade.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just unfortunately it's not gone. But it's not going to be run by Sega anymore. So it's kind of the end of an era. It's a little sad.
I mean, arcades are not a thing anymore.
Arcades are a thing, okay? They're a thing in my heart.
Arcades are like this fantasy we're going to be talking about.
Bro.
This myth.
So this is the plan, all right?
I can't wait till you have kids and be like, your father is obsessed about this legend called the arcade.
We used to go to the game store and put coins in the machine. Okay, Dad. All right. Like, go back to the home. All right. Yeah. It's kind of, I don't know. It's kind of sad that arcades are dying out. I guess.
You mean
We'll see
dead?
how. No, they're dying because they were sold to Geico. So
They're
we'll see how.
dead.
We'll see how Geico.
Do you know what the modern day
continue.
arcade is? You know what You know what the real
I swear
arcade
to
is?
God, if you say bowling alleys, I'm gonna lose my mind.
But close. The casino,
It's not. Those games are bad.
bro. They are places where large communities of people can gather to play video games.
They're not video games. They're not video games. I'm not gonna sit here and let you compare slots to video games.
Bro, we be pushing them buttons like gotcha.
No.
You know, it's all about that RNG.
No, they're gambling. It's different.
What are you talking about?
It's different.
It's the same shit.
What are you talking about? It's different.
It's like a loot box. You put your
No,
money
see, I
in.
don't play those dog shit gambling simulators, all right? That's a you problem, all right? Get off that Overwatch grind. You got a problem. You got
Have
issues.
you seen the King of Fighters slot machine?
Listen, it's different. I wouldn't say the King of Fighters slot machine is a game,
But it is.
but it's not.
In
It's
an
just
arcade.
it's a gambling mechanism.
You know what you can do in an arcade? You can play games and win prizes.
Those are fake arcades. I'm telling you, dude. When you
You know
go
what
to an arcade, you just go there to get the high score and then type in your initials as ASS or DIK, all right? Or
And
PUS.
You can do that in a casino. They even take a picture and they put it on a wall so people know
This
you.
was ASS.
Yeah.
Right? And then you go back and you check if your high scores are still there.
You do.
And
You
then it's
check.
like, oh, look, it all reset
did
because every
someone,
night they
did
shut.
someone beat my winnings? No.
Exactly, because they're broke and they're homeless now.
You know, there's daily leaderboards so you can see how much prize you can get.
Man, I spent so much time in arcades in my last trip to Japan.
And now they're gone.
No, they're still there. They're just owned by a different company.
We'll see.
We'll see how long it lasts. I hope it lasts.
There's going to be crane games,
crane games. You gotta have crane games.
but there's no arcade.
Oh God, no. How will I ever play poppin' music?
You won't.
Or
At the casino.
Oh no.
You'll play it at the casino.
I'll play Guitar Hero 3 Arcade Edition at
You'll
the
play
casino.
it at the casino.
God damn it.
You'll play it at the casino.
I'm not happy about this.
It's not about your happiness.
Something else I'm not happy about.
Uh-oh.
right. Yesterday I wasn't happy about the other one, but this one, oh my
Uh-oh.
God, this one. Sony
Hi.
has acquired Bungie,
Who?
the creators of Destiny.
Marathon?
The creators of Marathon. An old school reference? Look at this guy. You come a long way.
The only reason I know is because it was Apple.
All right. I guess that it still counts. Fuck you. I'm not letting you weasel out of this one.
All right.
All right?
Oni?
Oni? The Rockstar game?
No, wait. That was
The Oni, the PS2 Rockstar game? Or was it Rockstar?
That was Bungie.
Was it Bungie?
That was Bungie.
What did Rockstar make?
Bully.
No.
Are you saying Rockstar didn't make Bully?
No, they did. Mac OS. Yeah, developed by Rockstar Canada.
That was Oni?
Yeah, Oni. Oh, it was made by both.
Oh.
The developers on Oni were Bungie Inc., Rockstar Games, Rockstar Toronto, and the Omni Group.
Oh, okay. What a failure.
Damn, that had a cool box art. That was like all hollow,
Silver?
foil and shit.
Yeah.
It's fucking sick.
Holofoil?
Hell yeah. But Sony, yeah, they bought the original creators of Halo
Sure did.
for $3.6 billion.
Wow.
So I want to stomp out some shit people have been saying online.
Oh no, here we go.
Where if people online are like, oh my God, look, in the reaction to the Activision merger,
Wow.
merger, Sony just bought Bungie. These things don't happen like that. Okay. It just so happened that the announcements came out at a time where it's like, it looks like a reactionary move, but these business acquisitions take years to plan. All right. Like it's not just like, oh man, they bought Activision Blizzard. We're going to buy Bungie. Get the leader of Bungie on the phone. I'll give him cash. Like, it's not how that works.
Yeah.
Okay. And one of the interesting things is that the reason that they got bought out by Sony is because they don't actually want to leverage Sony Interactive Entertainment. They want to leverage Sony's film portion because while Bungie is going to be remaining a multi-platform studio, they want to expand the Destiny license out into TV shows, into streaming, into movies. They want the multimedia experience for Destiny. and it makes sense. I don't see why they couldn't have done that with just keeping their independence. I don't really like all these people just like buying up companies, and there's going to be like 4 video game companies in total at the end of the day or some shit.
Yeah.
But it makes sense from what Bungie has been talking about, what they want to do with the Destiny platform.
Yeah.
Nintendo is just games. Microsoft is computers, and they had that failing gamer streaming platform. And Sony has the whole films division, which I think at this point is like secondary to Sony Interactive in terms of like profit making for them.
I'd imagine it must be, yeah. I think in mindshare it's probably more important.
Yeah, I think film is still more important in the mass population's general eye, than video games. But in terms of
like numbers,
yeah, video games, baby.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see where this goes. Like, do you have any different thoughts on this, or anything different from the Activision Blizzard?
I'll be the counterpoint to your nods here.
Okay.
I don't think it's reactionary, this purchase.
Yeah, when I bring up the reactionary, it's mainly just when people are just like, "Oh, look, they saw this." Then a week later, they bought it. Like, it doesn't make sense.
But I do think that the Activision Blizzard merger definitely influenced how this went down.
Most likely,
because $3.6 billion for one developer.
Big money.
That's a lot of money.
It's not $69.4 billion.
No, but I mean, they bought a publisher.
Yeah.
Like, this is one game company.
They make one game.
I don't think they're worth $3.6 billion, and I have a feeling that, or not a feeling, but my speculation would be that Sony had to take this deal, or Sony probably, like, I'm sure Bungie went and looked for whoever wanted to buy.
Mm-hmm.
And Sony's like, well, fuck it. We'll just, if we don't, they will. So we'll just give them all this money.
Yeah.
Right?
And why wouldn't Microsoft want the original creators of Halo underneath their belt? Right?
Exactly. So, like, I don't see this as being wholly independent as a decision, but I don't think it's actually related to, like, Activision Blizzard. But I don't know. Like, this one's kind of weird because I know we think of Bungie as like, oh, they're the original creators of Halo.
I don't think a lot of people think about it that way anymore.
No, Bungie's Destiny.
Yeah.
Like, I was just thinking about it.
No, Bungie's Oni.
That's true. But, like, I think Bungie's been making Destiny longer than they've been making Halo at this point.
Maybe?
Well, because Destiny crossed 10 years now, I think.
Yeah, and then when did Bungie get out of Halo? 2, 3?
They got out of 3.
Okay, yeah, probably.
Or, like, just after 3. So, like, 2000 to 2008, I would say, or 2009 is probably Halo. But that's wild. Because, like, and Destiny is an interesting game in that I don't think it actually sells that well, but they're like, they have a very loyal.
Well, they don't sell it anymore. It's free.
The expansions they sell.
True.
The season passes they sell. You're right. But, like,
they kind of have like an Apex model going on.
Yeah, because they constantly are on, like, top 10 leaderboards for most games played.
Mm-hmm.
But they're never in the most games sold category. Yeah. So they definitely.
I wonder if you change games sold to, like, revenue, where that.
Yeah, who knows?
General revenue, where they land.
Yeah, Destiny is an interesting beast. It's one of those games where it's like the loyalty of that fan base is wild.
I have some friends who still play,
and I don't, like, I get it, but
we
I
have
also
a friend
I know,
who still play.
But, like, because, like, you see, like, with Destiny, you can always see the ceiling on that game, right? It's not like Final Fantasy 14 where, like, it's like just dripping with content. Destiny has a visible, like, ceiling.
Well, let's ask TJ. Does Destiny have, like, an MMO's worth of content? Like, or are you constantly at the item level cap and you're just trying to do other stuff?
thing is, MMOs usually have like a lot of different content you can do. I feel Destiny is more like you repeat the same thing over and over again, trying to get like
So would you say it's more like a Diablo?
Definition of
it's-
insanity.
Yeah, basically.
Okay, all right.
You're just trying to get more loot by doing the same thing over and over again.
Okay.
That's how it felt like to me, at least.
I mean, it does have that PvP component, and I know
Nobody
that's.
plays PvP.
I'm pretty sure it's got a big like. That's why you have the weapons, right?
That's the biggest.
Oh,
Like that's the
shit.
biggest part
Why?
because Destiny technically still plays better than Halo.
True. But it's so random because so much stuff is based on your equipment that you loot.
You're right, but that's the loop, right?
I guess. Okay.
Um,
Bring back the loot cave.
I don't know that because like, yeah, what a weird acquisition.
So Crash Bandicoot is now owned by Microsoft,
Oh, sure is, baby.
and the original Halo developers are now owned by Sony.
Yeah,
This is a weird timeline.
yeah. What happened?
So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, personally, I do think whatever Bungie makes in the future will be exclusive to Sony.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I've
I don't know if Destiny 3 will be exclusive, but maybe if they make something else.
Destiny 3 will be the home or PlayStation will be the home of the Destiny franchise.
So they're going to bring back PlayStation Home.
You know, I think they're going to be petty. If Call of Duty disappears from PlayStation, then you can bet your ass
They have to. They
Destiny-
have to.
Yeah.
If Call of Duty becomes Xbox and PC only,
yeah.
Destiny is only PlayStation 5 and no PC at all.
You think there's no PC?
I think they got to be petty as fuck. They got to go for it.
Oh wow! If they cut out the PC, that's
That's what happens when you get acquired by a big ass corp, dude.
Well, I only say that just because Sony has exclusives on the PC.
Yeah, it's because they're playing ball. Right? They're playing nice. They see fucking what's his name from Xbox. What's his name?
Phil Spencer.
They see Phil Spencer over here being like, it's all about the gamer community.
It is,
right, guys.
It is, Phil.
It's all about like I wish honestly, if it were up to me, I would have cross-platform on every platform
Hell yeah!
because I love gamers. And then they're all like, this little bitch, he's in the fucking last place, and he thinks he can take the gamer card.
Yes, he can.
Damn.
He's getting a lifetime award.
Yeah. Is he really?
Yes, he is.
Damn.
Phil Spencer.
For what?
They do it. Is it? I don't know.
All right.
Lifetime achievement in the games industry.
From who?
What's the big award show that the games thing has? Is
The
it?
Game Awards.
No, is it not?
Oh, like their like internal industry awards or whatever it is. Yeah. Okay.
Dice develop. I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay. But yeah, that's the latest acquisition.
Damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Wicked.
I don't like it. But this leads into your week.
I think it's cool.
Do you?
Yeah. The video game industry is so stale. Please shake it up.
Yeah, why make they're making it more stale.
What are you talking about?
Everything's under one umbrella.
We got Game Pass just about to rock the world.
Game Pass should be illegal.
Everybody's like gonna be able to play all the games they want on the systems they want.
Again, shouldn't be allowed.
I can't fucking wait.
I am against crossplay.
I'm into it. I'm into it. Games will fully become a service 100%. There will be no physical media.
I don't know if would I still be into games if there's no physical media?
Wow. If you can't collect something physical,
if I can't buy my game, because like if I really like a record, I'll buy the vinyl.
Okay.
And it comes with like a little thingamajig
Okay.
that I can digitally download.
Sure.
But I still get like a physical thing.
Okay, it's gonna go away.
Uh,
It's going away.
What if all the games are now on microfiche, so it takes up not a lot of space?
It's going away.
Nah, they gotta find just smaller avenues, smaller mediums, and they could more.
It's going away.
I'm gonna collect them forever. You
It's
fucking bitch.
going
Shut the fuck
away.
up. All right, vinyl came back, so why not physical
Yeah,
games?
It's going away. Anyways,
I don't like the future.
speaking of Bungie,
Back in my day.
wow. And their game Destiny 2, they released a trailer for their new expansion coming out on February 22nd, The Witch Queen. And I've clearly been out of Destiny too long because this trailer showed up and it was unrecognizable.
I thought this was a fucking like
Looter
Borderlands
shooter? Yeah.
expansion.
Yeah.
Well, Destiny is a looter shooter.
Oh, you're right, it is. But yeah, it didn't seem this crazy before.
True.
It looked cool.
It kind of looked pretty cool.
I kinda
They had
wanna-
the slug gun or whatever the fuck that one was.
Yeah, with the worm?
Yeah.
Like, what is that? I kind of want to play Destiny.
Oh god.
Did you say it was free?
It is. It is
On
It
the
is
PC?
free. It is. It's also free on the PC.
How big is that download?
You can listen. I know how fast your internet is.
Let me see how big this download is.
Is it not on the Blizzard launcher anymore?
There's a Blizzard launcher?
It's up.
Here?
Above Half-Life. There it is. Destiny 2 used to be on the Blizzard launcher, right? With like Halo and all that.
I've only ever had it on.
Oh, okay.
It's 75 gigs?
Download it now.
Oh my god.
Damn, son.
Okay, well, I'll have it in like
5 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
God damn.
Anyways,
Kid and his gigabit internet. Jesus.
listen. Oh, half an hour.
The data.
Oh, half an hour at 40. So if I go full, then it'll be like 10 minutes.
Jesus Christ.
Guys, get gigabit internet. It's awesome.
The privilege over here.
Look at this peak downloads right now.
Dude, you're currently getting over 10 times my max internet speed.
Yeah. Anyways, so that's Destiny. That's cool. And then speaking about Bungie's original IP, Halo,
Mm-hmm.
the series, the TV series on Paramount TV had its first trailer.
This is weird.
It's weird because it's like, it doesn't have the vibe of Halo that I remember,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it is Halo.
It seems like it's going to have a very heavy like politics portion to it, where it was like the super soldiers are great, they're efficient in every way, they're our only chance against the thing, and the best reason they're cool is because we can control them.
Hell yeah.
Right? And it's just
And that does sound bad, but that is what Halo is, right? Like, they created these super soldiers, and as Master Chief, you never deviate from your orders.
what are you talking about? You deviate from your orders all the time.
No, you always do it for the good of humanity, but you never like
Yeah,
deviate.
you
to
do.
be, like,
You specifically do things for the good of humanity, but like you do some wild shit that the UESC or whatever the fuck it's called that like
what?
they don't approve. You just go AWOL for years on end. Like you never report back with shit. You're blowing up stuff left and right.
Well, this may be before Halo 1. So
It's the prequels. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the preaks. Yeah, so like, yeah, it looks cool.
Every game you're frozen in space. Like,
Yeah, that's because you die at the end.
do you though?
Every game. Yeah, I mean, it's cool because it looks like it's not just Master Chief. He has a bunch of Spartans with him.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like a training regimen. The crew
Yeah.
at the ODST crew.
the weird part is, like, how did you feel about the voices? Because it's obviously not the voice actors from the game.
I don't see why they couldn't just got the Master Chief voice actor.
I'm glad they didn't.
Why?
Because then that, like, totally... What's the point of having the actual actor?
He's in a suit. What's the point of having the actual
But he
actor?
takes the suit off. That's what you see in this trailer.
I didn't show his face. You showed his back with a big visor.
I'm sure
scar
they're
on
going
it.
to show his face.
We'll see.
Cortana, she's not the Cortana from the game.
If there's a situation in this show, if they never show his face, they should have just got the original voice actor.
Nah, I don't think he fits.
All right.
I like this darker dude.
They should have got Chris Pratt.
Mario.
Mario. Chris Pratt is
Shit.
Mario.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, and then I saw this trailer for a new anime
Mm-hmm.
by Acura, aka Honda's luxury car division.
Wait, isn't Acura the parent company?
Now, Honda's the parent company.
Does somebody own Honda?
No, Honda's
Okay.
Honda.
Okay.
But yeah, if you don't know, Acura is Honda's luxury car brand, and they have an anime, and I think it's all to promote Type S and the fact that they're bringing the Type S branding back.
Mhm.
And Type S, for those who don't know anything about cars, is essentially the Acura equivalent to Honda's Type R. So whenever you saw like Civic Type R, Integra Type R, that's essentially what Type S is, and they have a whole anime dedicated to Type S.
That's
It's awesome.
You know what this reminded me of?
Mm.
Remember that anime that came out like maybe I think it was last year or maybe the year before about the girl who joins the motorcycle club, and they all have like the scooters or whatever.
Yeah.
That's what it kind of reminded, and that's what I thought it was at first. I thought this was like an evolution of that. Like they graduated from mopeds into race cars.
Yeah.
And then I saw an Acura original, and I was like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah, and you were like so excited.
No, I was like, I don't know what this is.
I know you
What
were
is it?
excited. I know you saw it and you're like, this, I'm down.
I might be on Acura.com right now.
Oh
Looking at
my
all the time.
God.
Might be getting the rips. That the 4K 10-bit audio, dual audio.
To be fair, there's only 4 episodes, and each episode's only a minute long.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They really didn't want to spend money on that shit.
But it's cool. I think it's all to do with the fact that they brought back the Integra. The Acura Integra is coming back. Looks like shit. But it's a Type S.
It is a Type S.
Anyways, yeah. Cool. And then
Okay, the one thing about
what?
Listen, how mod happy is the new Integra? Like, did they make it so that is it like an FRS type of deal where they made it with like modding in mind, so that you can put like wide body kits, like anybody can make them and shit?
No.
Fuck, so boring. Why does Japan hate JDM? Why?
What are you talking about?
Why do they hate JDM?
Toyota doesn't.
Yeah, Toyota doesn't.
Honda has the Civic.
That's it though.
I'm sure you'll be able to do stuff with it.
All right.
I mean, because the new Integra is Acura's entry-level car.
Okay.
As in 40K entry level. So
Yeah. 40K entry level.
Holy smokes, that's a lot of money.
Inflation.
Ugh.
And you can't even bargain down the price anymore because nobody can get cars.
I know. I'm dreading that. I am going to be paying full MSRP.
Don't. Just wait.
Oh.
Just wait.
Watch.
Or steal it.
Wow. Okay.
Scratch off the VINs. Nobody can know, baby.
All right.
Scrape it off the engine block. Throw your old car into a river.
Yeah. Okay. Then my next pick is Lego.
All right, I'm gonna fall asleep. Wake me up.
Yeah. It's March 1st. Lego announced Speed Champions, new series this year.
All right. What does this mean?
But you know where I found this news from?
Where'd you find it from?
I found it from the Mercedes F1 Twitter account. Because they're like, boys, we're making you an F1 car.
In Lego?
In Lego.
That's the least aerodynamic shit you could possibly do.
God, look at it.
It's so blocky.
Look at it. It's a Lego.
You know, if they're really committed, they should make a real life version of the Lego car.
No.
Yeah, of the Lego F1 car. They should do that.
No.
Hell
But look, they put the Lego F1 car on the F1 car.
Man. I want to like Legos.
Lego's awesome.
I really want to like Legos.
Why don't you like them? Why you hate them?
I don't know. I don't hate them.
You clearly don't like them.
But I don't like them.
Like, because you got issues. Like, look at that. Oh, my God. It's a 2-pack. It comes with the Mercedes Project 1. I don't care.
These are things that I think I would love to see other people have.
I will have this.
But I never want to own it myself.
Interesting. So you never... Okay.
Right. It's same thing. I think the same thing is like people who are way into like... It's not Duplo. Who's the other block people?
Mega Blocks?
Not Mega Blocks.
Connects?
Connects are fucking rad. If they made a Connects car.
No, I hate
Hell
Connects.
yeah.
Technic?
No, that's also Lego, isn't it? Lego Technic?
Yeah. It's a building block brand?
Playmobil. It's like people who are like way into Playmobil.
Children are into
I know some adults who are into Playmobil.
What adult do you know into Playmobil?
I know one adult who's way into Playmobil.
Are you sure they're an adult?
I think so. It's Ali.
Oh,
Ali likes Playmobil. He collects Playmobil.
Yeah, but those are specific. Like they don't have like a adult audience.
Yeah, neither do Legos.
No, Lego does.
No, like all Legos are for children.
Big children. Anyways, I think the set looks wicked. It's only $40.
It does look pretty cool. I was just trying to get into this mindset of like, would I buy this?
Yeah.
And the answer is no.
Oh my God, look at that! Look at that!
If it was a Kimi Räikkönen car, maybe.
Whatever. The other set they did.
If it was a Ferrari.
And they have a Ferrari, but who cares?
What?
Yeah.
Tell me about the Ferrari.
No, I'll tell you about something better. Anyways, they also have the Aston Martin set.
No one gives a shit about Aston Martin,
Oh my
dude.
god, this GT3.
Dude.
Oh, this one right here. Oh
That-
god.
it's pretty-
Oh
it's pretty
my
nice front end,
God.
Lego front
How
end.
did they do it? How did they? I don't care about the other one.
Listen, outside of James Bond, nobody cares about Aston Martin.
Oh my god. See, look at the back of this one right here. Oh, how did they do that? That's so cool.
With blocks, dude. They make blocks.
It's amazing.
Why do you not like Minecraft?
Because I can't touch it.
I guess. Oh, so physical, but you're all about that digital future.
You can't have digital Lego.
You can. It's called it's digital blocks. It's Minecraft.
No.
What about Roblox? It's got blocks in the name.
No.
All right.
That's not the point.
Okay. All right.
And the last one here. This is the one you'll like.
All right.
Lamborghini Countach.
Hell yeah, baby! Look at that.
Oh my god.
Italian ingenuity.
Oh
Hell
my
yeah.
God. Look at this back end. That's pretty cool.
It's like the second coolest Lamborghini.
Oh my. What's the first? Diablo?
Oh fuck, Diablo's pretty sick. What was that? I have to look up the name. I forget what it is.
Swear to God, if you say Murcielago, I'm gonna punch you.
Marcialana.
It's not the Murcielago. Don't say it's a Murcielago.
It's not. Okay, it's gonna take me a bit. I gotta find
Is it the Sesto Elemento?
Is it?
Is it the Aventador?
No, keep going.
Or are you Mr. Are you a gentleman driver and you're all about the Miura?
Is it? What's this one? Guide. Oh fuck. No,
I swear-
just continue. I'll find it.
I
I'll
swear to
find
God,
it.
if you pull up a Koenigsegg and you're like, it's the Jesco, I'll be like, get out of
It's the
here.
Koenigsegg, baby.
It better not be the Pagani, because that's a different car.
The Pagani is the best Lamborghini, but it doesn't count in this one. Was it the Espada?
Espada. No. Anyways, this Lambo Speed Champions is going to be the set to get, I think. The one thing I'll say is I'm surprised they went with white.
Yeah, no, it was the Miura.
It's the Miura?
The Miura.
You fucking gentleman driver? Is that who you think you are?
That car's fucking sick.
Really?
So cool.
Are you sure?
So cool.
Wow.
I
Can't
love
believe.
I like those lines, dude.
Do you want to hear a story about the Miura?
Tell me.
The guy who, Mr. Lamborghini,
Mr. Lamborghini, tell me about it.
he tried to build a car for grand touring.
Okay.
Not race cars. Like he wanted like a nice, sensible cross-country car. And he was building this, blah blah blah, and it just wasn't working out.
Yeah.
So he hired some kid. He was 27.
Yeah.
And they had a little small team. I think there's 3 of them, 27, 28, 29. They built the Miura in like a week.
Nice.
And Mr. Lamborghini said, amazing.
Hell yeah.
I'm going to stop doing any of the work for this company. You can do it
That's
all.
how good. That's yeah.
And you know what happened?
What?
They built the Countach after that.
Nice.
And then Mr. Lamborghini was like, I'm your boss. I'm going to step back. I'm going to let you be the creative.
Hell yeah.
And that's the story of Lamborghini.
The next generation, dude. All right, but the real question is, what's your favorite Ferrari?
P4 330.
I don't even know what the fuck that is. What the fuck?
Look it up.
Ferrari P4?
330.
330.
Yep.
Oh, this thing. That thing's pretty cool.
That's the car that raced the GT40 and lost.
Yeah, and lost a technicality.
No, I know what the answer is though. It's the F40.
It's the F40. I was gonna say it's the F40.
I'm not stupid.
That's what I thought.
But yeah, this Countach, pretty cool. Pretty cool. What about? I know maybe cars aren't your thing for Lego,
Okay.
because maybe you just like hammers.
Hammers.
Maybe hammers are just
Like power tools. Like
No, like Thor's hammer.
oh my god, how many blocks is that shit?
This is 979 pieces. It's literally a hammer.
Like a 1-to-1 scale?
Where's that picture of that dude?
That's $130. Well, that's like a 75% hammer.
That's a hammer, my friend.
Damn.
It's a Lego hammer.
Is it like hollow on the inside or
So I think there's a piece of it that's hollow, just the middle, tiny
Okay.
bit, and it houses a minifig version of the Infinity Gauntlet with the stones
damn.
and the Tesseract. And I don't know why.
Whatever
You get,
flame thing.
yeah, and I don't know why you get a Thor minifig because like, what is he in the hammer?
What if that's like Thor comes back in the new movies and his house is a hammer in space? And he
Hell,
lives in the hammer. He lives in a giant Mjolnir.
I'm down. Anyways, yeah. So there you go. Thor's hammer, March 1st. Get it today.
All right.
not for me, but I thought this was cool.
All right, we'll get
Okay.
it for you. It's okay.
Get out of here. Go away. No one asked you. And then my bigger pick is Gran Turismo 7 had its state of play this week.
This thing was wild.
It's 30 minutes of Gran Turismo 7. What'd you think?
This,
I have tons of thoughts, but what did you think?
this looks like Gran Turismo. There are features that we'll get to later that I'm just like, oh yeah, this sounds like some complete absolute waste of time that the director of Gran Turismo would totally use.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
He made like a weather system. Like he basically created a real weather system within his game that dynamically rains and collects moisture and
Yeah.
what the fuck, dude?
Yeah. Yeah.
This game, I think this game is the right amount of racing sim that I care about.
Yeah.
Gran Turismo,
I would say that is for 90% of the community.
Gran Turismo is that game just before something like Competizione, fucking Assetto Corsa, or iRacing.
Yeah.
And that is the amount of sim I'm
want.
willing to go into. Maybe sometimes I'll dabble in Dirt Rally. You know, it's a little bit more specialized.
That's a hard sim.
A little bit more hardcore, but it's rally. So it's fun.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Wow. Okay.
But I don't really give a shit about going around a track for 20 laps.
I do. I love it.
In a very extremely hardcore way.
Oh, I
So
do.
I think Gran Turismo is that kind of that line I'm willing to stay at.
Hmm.
Maybe if I ever get a sim racing setup, I'll just become a dirt rally driver.
Hmm.
That's
Fair
what
enough.
I'll do.
Fair enough. Yeah.
But what do you think? You're the car man. You're the racing expert.
Gran Turismo 7 is, and I guess you could say this about all Gran Turismo games, they're never revolutionary. They're always just small incremental evolutions on the previous title.
I don't know if I agree with all of them. I don't know if I agree with never, because I do think Gran Turismo 3 B-Spec was a revolutionary racing game in a lot of ways.
How?
Just for the time it came out, for
like,
what it...
The revolution thing about 3 was the graphics, but the structure of the game was no different from 2.
There was some different. There's some like different stuff they did. I can't remember.
And then in 4 they added rally.
They added the... No, wait, 5 was the moon.
5 was the moon.
Yeah. I think 3 in a lot of ways, like I feel like as soon as 3 came out, a lot of development on racing games tried to mirror Gran Turismo and then eventually branched off into doing what Gran Turismo is not doing. Right?
Yeah.
So I will agree that Gran Turismo is a very stagnant series.
Yeah.
Right? And it takes a lot for them, like a lot of them, for them to get off their purity high horse.
Yeah.
But also, I don't know, like Gran Turismo now, especially after seeing this thing, I don't know if I'd classify Gran Turismo as like a car culture game.
Yeah, it's not a racing game.
Yeah, rather than like a racing sim.
And it's never been a racing sim. It's the driving simulator.
True. It's a driving simulator.
But Gran Turismo to me has always been the Apple of racing games.
Okay.
In that, like, all the features you've seen here have probably been done in other games. Smaller games, equally as large games, whatever. But it's not until it happens in Gran Turismo that people take notice. Like that weather thing.
Yeah.
Like dynamic weather is a thing in all other racing sims, right?
Yeah, but the way he explained it, it sounded like they created actual clouds with AI that will suck moisture in real time from the ground.
And like that stuff exists.
Does it? Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like Assetto Corsa has it.
Even stuff like the one where it's like, oh, if it's in the shade, this thing will still be wet even though everything else is dry.
Like puddles.
Oh, wow.
Project Cars had that.
Damn.
Like dynamic weather with dry lines for like the F1 games have had it for years.
Oh my god.
But again, it's not until Gran Turismo does it that people really notice. Kind of like it's like I said, they're the Apple, right? Like every Google phone has 120 hertz screens.
Yeah.
But no one cares until Apple's like, we got ProMotion.
Yeah.
120 hertz. Everyone's like, oh my God. Look
Revolutionary.
how smooth. Yeah.
All right.
Right. So it's like that. But yeah, you're right. This is 100% like a car culture game. and everything they showed seems pretty neat.
I love that museum mode. That thing looks awesome.
It is awesome. It's not 100% new. It exists, and it has existed in Gran Turismo Sport for years, right? Like, a lot of this is just lifted from Sport. And Sport, to be honest, is my favorite Gran Turismo because it was the first Gran Turismo. It's actually the only Gran Turismo where collecting cars wasn't the aim. It was strictly online racing, right? So,
but now it's about beating Jay Leno's garage.
Apparently. And, like, there's so many aspects to this that I really do like about the presentation. Like, they're finally not lying to the audience.
Yeah.
Where it's like, we have over 400 cars. Good. That's a reasonable number. Do you remember how many cars were in 6?
No.
1,200.
What?
Do you know why?
Just alternate variations of the same car?
That. But do you remember when Gran Turismo had premium and standard cars?
Oh, yeah.
And that when Gran Turismo 5 launched, I remember I was so pissed. They had 800 cars was the list.
Yeah.
But only 200 were premium. And I just remember being like,
yeah, you could only go into the cockpit of like
the 200.
200, yeah.
So it effectively made, like, if you, and like in replays, you could tell which ones were premium and which ones.
What models look nicer, which ones they lifted from an older game.
Yeah, and like it was the kind of stuff that, like, I thought that was so disingenuous, and like, that's just a lie.
I feel like Gran Turismo would be the kind of game that would benefit from being a subscription service type of game. Because the way that guy, what's his name again? The director?
Oh, yeah. I forget it.
Whatever. So the way he directs those games is like
Kazunori Yamauchi.
Yeah, so the way Yamauchi directs those games, it is in a way where
it's constant evolution.
It's constant evolution, and I don't know if like his visions are conducive to throwing out assets and shit like every release,
you're
right?
absolutely
like I feel
right.
like the way he builds those games are meant to be built on top of existing frameworks.
It shouldn't have a number at the end of each title.
It should just be Gran Turismo's.
Yeah, you're right. I would be down for that if it was like every month you got pieces that added on. Because when, for example, GT Sport launched, it really only had an online lobby.
Mm-hmm.
But if you get it now, it has like a single player. It has license tests.
Yeah, and that's the reason I didn't buy it when it came out.
Yeah, it has like double the car count from the original. But yeah, so this game, they showed a lot of cool things, and like the game looks beautiful. It's probably the best looking racing game. They have ray tracing, but I think it's only on in replays. Like, it doesn't work in actual racing scenarios, which is fine. Interestingly, they didn't show any PS4 footage. They've only shown PS5 stuff, naturally.
Okay.
So I do feel for those who can't get a PS5 but are interested.
Just get one, loser. I don't have one either. So.
Oh, Destiny's done.
Oh my god.
Yeah, 72 gigs. Wicked.
It's too fast.
It's too good. Time to play. They showed off cool things like, it's weird because they have the classic Gran Turismo career mode of like Sunday Cup, FF Challenge, and I feel like I've been seeing that for the past 20 years. So the big thing they put in is the car cafe.
Yep.
And I really am all about this, where like the whole point of this mode is just to teach you about important cars in history, and you race them and stuff. I love that kind of stuff. So that's neat.
But
who's that for? Because they direct it as like people who don't know anything about cars.
Yeah.
But I feel like at this point, if you care about a mode like that, chances are you care about cars. Chances are you know.
Maybe, I don't know. Like
because like if you're buying Gran Turismo,
yeah,
you care about cars.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe.
I don't think like if you just want a racing game, you're not gonna buy Gran Turismo.
Well, it's like you go back to the Apple example where Gran Turismo is Apple. I think Gran Turismo is a key franchise in a lot of people's minds.
That's true.
Where like people may not play JRPGs, but they'll play a Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Right? They may not play driving simulators, but they'll play a Gran Turismo.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of the stuff he puts in, and when he markets it that way, I think he knows his audience. I don't think he's gonna take off the iRacing kids off of iRacing, right? Like,
But that's my dream.
yeah, I think he's pretty content with what he's doing.
Yeah. So there's like the game looks great. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm so hyped for this. There's just things about it that I am a little weary of. Like, they talk about physics very broadly, but they
Yeah.
don't tell you how they've changed the physics model. And that's always been the one part of Gran Turismo that's kind of soured me. It's just,
You a little worried?
yeah, like, because Gran Turismo, like in the structure of their physics, it follows real life, but it disregards any other nuances or details that would also play to the fact, right? Like in Gran Turismo, your tires and the road are always in perfect state.
Yep.
Right. There's no deviation. The tire wear, the way it worked in Gran Turismo, is based on how many laps you've done, not how you've actually driven the car. And like and they had this whole feature thing where it's like, now when you brake, you'll feel when it starts to brake.
Yeah.
And stuff. And like I want to know how far that goes.
Does it transfer to tire wear, or is it just a rumble feature?
Yeah, like what is it? What are they trying to say? That like they're going for something more sim-like, or they just want to have better feedback? Like, are you still always sliding around in the game? Like things like that. They didn't mention anything regarding wheel support, like how it's going to be with the wheel. Like it seems like they've doubled down on the dual sense controller, and like that'll be the optimal way.
Yeah. And
to be fair, that's fine. Like I was never gonna go into this being like, this is my hardcore sim
until they release the dual sense pedals.
Oh shit. Because like at the moment I don't have a wheel actually that would work with the PlayStation.
Does that other one hang in there not work?
Nope.
Oh damn.
They don't work. So like at the moment when I get this, it's controller only. So which I don't mind. It was nice to have like a casual racing game. I think my biggest worry though is they don't talk about multiplayer. Apart from split screen.
Well, they talked about online a little bit.
Yeah, but that's the same online mode from Sport, and Sport's online mode is not good. So like are we gonna have league racing? Are we gonna have more than 12 people in races? Are we gonna have weekly events and things like that?
He was too busy getting blueprints from Mercedes archives.
Yeah, I guess so. But like the thing that really like hit me that I guess was more of a revelation is that Kazunori or Yamauchi he does not care about racing. He definitely cares about the appreciation of cars.
Yeah.
And the man is a photographer at heart. And
when he busted out that fucking big ass DSLR.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, I get it. Like that's why they have this escapes mode where it just looks incredible.
Yeah.
But that's just photographs. And like I guess that's the part of car culture that I'm the least interested in.
Interesting.
The one thing about their graphics, like it looks so good, but it almost looks too good. In that the cars always look pristine, especially when they're driving, and that makes it less real to me.
You want some dirt?
I don't necessarily want dirt, but like things have wear, right? Like like every corner, like the reflection of sun off of every surface is like show car quality.
Yeah, the best waxed car you've ever seen in your life.
But these guys are racing, and it's like that's not how that works.
Did Sport have damage?
Minor.
Okay.
And like I don't feel like this game's gonna have the damage to the extent that it's important.
Because so many other games now, racing games, they've gotten the go ahead from car companies to just fuck up my car, right? Like it might not be like a burnout level where you can just turn into a pancake, but you do some significant damage to like Porsches nowadays.
Absolutely. I think that was bullshit from
I think I'm at a point now where I think that's bullshit, and that he doesn't want to damage the car.
Yeah, he does. That's what I'm saying. Like he likes the pristine look.
Yeah.
I just feel like the pristine look doesn't work all the time in a racing game. Like even if just when you drive and your windshield picks up dirt and you can see the marking from where the wipers were. Yeah. Like even just that, because like the one time in the game where it really shows is it's raining and the car still looks pristine, and it's like that makes zero sense to me.
Like it's constantly going through a car wash.
Yeah, and it's just like I do not believe, right? So. But I mean, cool things though. They added like actual customization to your car. You can do it now.
You can put liveries on windows.
Yeah, you can put body kits and like aero stuff. It looks wicked. the dude really wanted to incorporate music into his game now. I don't understand what this music rally is.
I don't get what this is.
The music rally? Yeah. I don't know.
Like, it seems like it's on arcade mode with, like, you know, when the old racing games where it's like you got 40 seconds, but every time you hit a checkpoint, you'll get 10 seconds on your lap or whatever.
Yeah, but this one is like music extends.
Yeah, the song extends, and then
what?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. It'll probably be bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but
yeah. But regardless, like, I'm very excited. I will be buying it like day one. I gotta check it out. Like, I just love the series too much to not. So yeah, State of Play, Gran Turismo, pretty cool. We're about less than a month out, March 4th. Wicked.
All right.
All right. How was your week?
It's good. It's good.
Really?
Don't squint at me, all right? Listen.
Really?
All right, I did some cool stuff, all right?
Oh, God. No, you didn't.
I did. I did some great stuff.
I just saw what you... I don't even need my glasses to read that. I can make out the shape of the word.
Dude, doesn't matter. So I was playing Strive. Biking came out. I was playing some Strive. Big titty samurai lady. That's pretty cool.
How long did you play for?
Like an hour, 2 hours.
And then that's it?
That's about it.
Oh, God.
Biking's hard.
But you knew that.
No, but like they made her so different.
But you knew that.
I know, but then playing it, I'm like, oh my God, it's difficult.
What a baby.
I know.
You're just looking for an excuse not to play.
I might be subconsciously, but biking is very cool. I think if I get back into Strive like I was at the beginning, I will just play biking.
Really?
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna drop Anji because I'm just too frustrated. So I've been watching what the current state of Strive is. So I'll watch some like match compilations, some tournaments and stuff. And every single time I see an Anji in like a top 8 or like somewhere, it's like, wow, they got an Anji to like winners bracket top 8. That's pretty sick. Dude, the amount of work these Anji players are putting in comparison to like a Ram Lethal or a Leo White Fang. I'm just like, oh my God, these other characters can just unga bunga. And Anji has to play like 5D chess with these characters.
But that's Anji.
It sucks, dude. It sucks. But when I see Biken and I see these early day stuff, there's a lot of unga bunga happening, and I'm about it. I'm about that life. That tether.
The chain?
The chain
has
so much usage. It's insane.
Okay.
You can make like really sick 50-50 guess of just like back forward 50-50s, and Tatami Gaishi in the air is so oppressive. So what you can do is like after a hard knockdown, say you get the tether off a throw, right? You can like super jump back or like jump back dash, and the tether will pull you and then slingshot you forward. And then depending on when you input Tatami Gaishi or her like 360 fan thing, your opponent has to guess left or right pretty much, because it's where you're going to land depends on which way you have to block.
Oh, because you're using the momentum of the chain.
Right? And depending on where you input the move from that momentum is where you'll land on either side of the character.
Well, that's fun.
And that shit looks awesome. Her counter is I learned, so her counter is not just sick, it's frame 1.
Oh, so she has priority?
So for Anji's spin, you know how Anji spins and he has that guard point? His spin has a startup before the iframes happen. Biken, as soon as you input the move, frame 1 activation on the counter state.
Wow.
And so you can do it like mid block string. If you know a block string is not real, just bam. Just hit it in there, because it's technically a 1 frame move.
Wow.
So cool.
What's the window? Like
it's at the very beginning.
Oh,
so
okay.
maybe you got like 2-3 frames to hit it, and then after that you can get countered, you can get grabbed, you can do whatever.
Still though, if you have like you're saying it's instant.
If you got the timing on your opponent, it's instant.
That makes it easier.
And you can also do some stuff if you parry in the corner, or like they're in the corner and you parry them back into the corner.
Yeah.
You can get like OTGs. If you have 50 meter, you could red burst out of it and get a combo off of it.
Sounds good.
And her air combos are so cool. Just her jumping D does wall bounces if your opponent's in the air. there's a lot of cool options for Baiken.
Yeah.
And she's just a really interesting character. She looks very, very cool.
Very cool.
And then I also caught up on was it Dress Up My Darling?
Oh, My Dress Up Darling.
The manga.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So I
You
caught
up.
I read 70 chapters.
Oh my god, why?
I have like a love-hate relationship with this show. So I totally see what you mean by this girl being best girl. Like, I get it,
She's best girl.
right? She's positive. She's hot. She just has no shame, apparently. Well, sometimes she does, right? But it's always in a cute way, right? And
Best girls do.
I think I have a problem with this show in the same way I have a problem with what's that movie where they switch bodies? The guy and the girl switch bodies, and
Your Name.
Your Name. The same reason I have a problem with Your Name, where it is so, the character design is so like it's so blatant from like what would be the ultimate person, and they just like they didn't make a real person. They made the ultimate version of a person, right? And I'm just like, this person doesn't exist. This person is not real.
She's real.
She's not like there are certain anime characters where I'm like, yeah, you know what? Like Satsuki is hot. She's an anime character, right? She's got the little the boss bitch tone, and it's like, but they never try and make it as like Satsuki is a person that exists in the real world, right? She's just some crazy nut job.
Yeah.
But these slice of life ones, it always kind of implies that like these are real people experiencing real life drama and whatever. And when I see this fucking girl in this show, I'm like, this person does not exist.
Wait. Why do you think she doesn't exist? Because she's too perfect? She's too awesome?
Literally in this girl has no flaws.
But again, like the show points out, she is one of a kind. Like there is no other girl in that show that is on her level.
I don't like it.
And like those people do exist.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
I've never met them, so they don't.
I am one of them.
That is me in girl form. I don't know what to tell you. God damn, I knew that was coming. But the reason I kept going with this show, despite I didn't realize how fucking etchy this show was. Like the amount of panty shots and shit.
That's why I wanted to watch it.
I kind of hated it because it was that.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't. The best part of this show, and I didn't realize this from when you told me it, is how fucking deep it goes into cosplay.
Oh yeah.
Like, I understand that the guy created like the Hina dolls and stuff like that, but this show goes balls to the wall into like costume creation.
Yeah.
How do you create like specific little like, why is this costume better than this costume when really only one thing is different, right?
Yeah.
I don't know, in the anime, did they get to a part with like bunny girls at all?
I'm not there yet if they did it.
Okay. Well, I won't say what the like what happens in that arc, I guess.
Yeah.
But they have a whole thing where they break down multiple pages of how those costumes are designed. And it's like, oh, I made one, but everything's floppy because there's no shoulder straps. But if I add the invisible straps, you'll get the indent in the shoulders and it'll look like shit and blah, blah, blah. And they go to like a costumer and it's like, oh, it's because you didn't put a skeleton. And it's like, what's a skeleton? It's like these
It's like
rods,
a
frame like you would have in like an old school, like 18th century dress, but it's in the bra.
Yeah.
So it's a metal rods or wood or whatever
Yeah.
that run up the dress to keep it solid.
Yeah.
And they go so deep into costume creation, and it's so interesting.
Yeah.
It's so cool. They obviously have like anime level timelines where it's like, I need to finish this costume in 2 weeks from scratch. And it's like, that's not gonna happen. Nobody could do that. That's anime timelines.
Okay, fine. That's the most unrealistic part.
That's the most unrealistic part of the show.
Fair enough.
But like every time I got tired of all the ecchi shit, and just like
They would toss you with the cosplay.
they would toss me with the cosplay jargon, and I'm like, oh, fuck you guys, I'm back in. All right, let's go. Right. And even the Hina doll stuff, they go into Hina dolls later on, and I didn't realize like how deeply ingrained into just Japanese culture those dolls are.
Like I always knew they were, but I guess I just ignored that fact.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
the amount of work that goes into those dolls.
Oh yeah, they're not easy.
Yeah, I remember I was at the Toronto Japanese Cultural Center for a movie night,
Yeah.
and they had like a whole setup because it was like a spring, and they had like a row, like 10 rows of like 10 Hina dolls each,
Wow.
and it was really nice. It was, and the craftsmanship was crazy, but in my head, I'm just like, okay, they're dolls, right? But I didn't know like the background of what those dolls are,
Yeah.
and that stuff is so sick, and that's what really kept me going. The main character kind of gets on my nerves.
The dude
Too, just because when you mentioned his like bullying backstory,
Yeah.
I don't know how they do it in the anime, but in the manga, they represent this amazingly traumatic time in his life in one panel. They don't even devote a whole page to it. They have one square in the page that is a faded memory of some girl being like, girls play with dolls. And you're just supposed to empathize based on the one panel for the rest of the show and any sort of like mental turmoil he has.
I think the anime probably plays it a little bit better
Okay.
because you don't have multiple panels.
Yeah.
And the music and I guess the emphasis on her saying that.
Yeah. In this one, it may be not even 25% of the page.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, and they constantly replay it in the anime.
Okay. They bring it up in the manga, but yeah, there's never, it's like this chapter we're going to delve into
What that is?
what that is.
Yeah.
It is just like a flashback to his past that the reader never really gets any full context for. It's just some girl was a bitch at some point.
Yes.
Yeah. But I guess I enjoyed it. Like I keep reading it. I read 70 chapters of it. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
But I think we just like it for different reasons.
She's hot.
She is hot.
Yo, hottest girl of the year is already here.
It's pretty, you know what? Maybe. All right. Biken did come out this year.
Okay, sure. She's not perfect though.
She is.
No,
perfect.
she's not.
Hell yeah.
She's got a stupid eye patch.
What are you talking about? That eye patch is perfect. What are you
No.
talking about? So it's a window into her soul.
Stupid.
And what else did I do? Oh,
yeah.
I
Tell me
played-
about this one.
I played
Yeah.
Shenmue 3.
Why?
Because me and my friends, I had showed them, they had forgot the amazing voice acting of Shenmue and Shenmue 2. You know, the classics. Like,
Please tell me that only you own this game, Shenmue 3.
unfortunately, only I
okay.
own Shenmue 3 because
Okay.
I kickstarted it.
Yeah, I
backed it.
know. Because I'd be like, don't tell me they also bought it. 'cause that'd
Well,
be-
here's the thing.
Oh no.
I may have convinced them to buy it because it's on deep. If you get Shenmue 3 with all the DLC on PS Store right now for
okay.
$10,
It's too much money.
I'll give you $10.
It's too much money.
So we played Shenmue 3. This game is not good.
Yeah, duh.
Okay, but I'm gonna put a little asterisk. All right, a little not good asterisk. It is not good in the way
That you
where
love.
that I love.
Oh no.
All right, it is not good in the way that like certain PS2 games are not good,
No, mamma mia.
and
no,
where
no.
it's just like, who created this? Why would you think certain things are a good idea? It is like an interesting
It's not.
piece of art.
It's not. It's not.
Okay, it's not. But it is definitely like, this is the, you know how like in movies, people can be an auteur director, right? When you see a Quentin Tarantino movie, he's an auteur because when you look at a movie, you know when it's a Quentin Tarantino movie.
Yeah.
Or you know when it's a Stanley Kubrick movie,
Yeah.
right? Yu Suzuki is an auteur game director because in the year of our Lord 2019, whatever the fuck this game was actually released,
Okay.
he has made a game that feels, plays, and acts exactly like a Dreamcast game from 2001.
Oh.
I don't know how he did it. It's crazy. It was like I was transported into a time capsule. And like some guy was like, "Oh, here's the unreleased version of the Dreamcast Shenmue 3."
Don't like it.
I kind of love it.
I feel sorry for your soul.
The voice acting is not good. Exactly like Shenmue 1 and 2.
How does that even happen?
I don't know, dude.
Like, it's a joke at this point, right?
The thing is though, it's like I think Yu Suzuki thinks it's good.
No, he can't.
He's gotta.
It's been 20 years.
He's gotta think that way. And also, like, it's so bad that sometimes the subtitles don't match the lines that the people are saying.
Oh, how does this even happen?
That's why I'm saying this is so interesting. You play this game and you're like, how does this happen? How does this get created? Okay, everything is a load. The first cutscene, all right, you get when you're walking with your fucking Chinese girlfriend from Shenmue 2 down to her village. Every scene where it's like, okay, we're walking and talking, and you know if they got to stop and talk, like a scene transition. In newer games, you'd have like a dynamic camera shift or whatever.
Yeah.
Loading screen. Okay,
Oh
it is walking and
God.
talking to brief loading screen to standing and talking to brief loading screen to walking and talking to brief loading screen because they didn't make the transitions. They just made the animation.
This is not good.
It's so funny.
This is not good.
Oh my god! This is a Fast 9 type of recommendation.
No.
Okay, it's not good. I recommend you play it.
No.
I think I'm gonna go back on because we played it at my friend's house. I think I'm gonna go back on my PlayStation. I'm gonna beat it. I think we're gonna try and beat it by next week.
Liar.
We'll see. Like listen, I'm into the next thing that's happening on my week, but like I beat Lost Judgment. I've done a lot of the side quests. I'm getting kind of stale, you know, and maybe need a break. Maybe I'll try and beat Shenmue 3.
Okay, you do you.
I'll try. Dude.
No.
You want to play Lucky Hit?
No.
Why not, dude? Lucky Hit, though.
No.
It's this game is nuts. This game is so crazy.
It's not. Stop
Here's the craziest part. The fighting is worse than Shenmue 2.
Oh.
It's worse somehow.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
It's such a train wreck of a game. I really hope Yu Suzuki gets his whole 7-game story that he wants.
7 games.
I think that's what he said. I think he the story of Shenmue is 7 games long.
You know what? Do whatever you want. Do whatever, man.
Do you know about the 5 woo-do?
No.
All right. And then the last thing I did is that I resubbed.
Oh no.
To Final Fantasy.
You never want to hear a sentence
14,
start that way.
baby. I'm back. I'm back on that MMO crack.
Oh no.
Back my female Rogue-Dagan or whatever the fuck that race is. I'm back. Where I finally got through all the post Stormbringers content, all the patch quests, and as of right now, as of this recording, I'm waiting to start the very first quest of Shadowbringers.
Okay.
So I haven't bought
Endwalker.
So I don't know how it's going to level me up because I'm almost level 80 even before starting Shadowbringers. So I don't know what's going to happen to my characters if I hit 80. I don't know if I'm going to be capped or what, but we'll see. But let me tell you about it. All right, the Stormblood story, sick. Even the post-game content, awesome. So cool. So many cool little raids at the end there. Some girl does infinite Tsukiyomi.
Okay.
And she turns into a rabbit moon demon. It's pretty sick. It's a cool fight. But the real content that I've been doing is I've discovered what is it? The hand of the land.
What?
I've been mining, baby.
Oh boy.
I am now a miner.
We've lost him. We've lost him.
I went from level 1 to level 50 mining in 2 days.
What are you doing? Just clicking on a rock?
I'm defeating level 10 rocks.
Oh my god.
So the beginning of mining, it's nothing too exciting, all right?
The end is also equally as not exciting.
You go up to a rock, right? And it'll be like a level 5 mining outcrop. And then you hit the rock to get ice crystals or whatever, and you level up. Who cares?
Okay.
Level 50 is where the real fun begins.
Um,
Because you unlock virgin mining points.
what?
Hell yeah, brother. You unlock virgin mining points. Sorry, unspoiled mining points.
What does that mean? This rock's never been mined.
The rock
before?
has never been mined before.
Oh,
So
fuck.
in certain instances of maps, right? During
Yes.
certain times of day and
Yes.
certain weather conditions, unspoiled mining outcrops will appear.
This disgusts.
And you want to
me.
be the first one there.
Gross.
So you can get the best versions or exclusive material to then use for crafting.
I don't like it.
It's great.
I really don't.
You got to
like
be
it.
on the hunt. You could be mining out like a level 50 and all of a sudden a little blip on the map will show up and you're like, oh shit, unspoiled mining crop. You got to go.
Anthony, this is a no.
It's very relaxing. It's very fun.
You and I have different definitions of relaxing. Also, I know we're in a pandemic. I know we're supposed to be at home, but please, have you just lost your mind?
Maybe I might have lost it. But I'm slowly working my way to. I don't. So I got to do botany. Botanist. I got to chop down some trees.
You don't gotta
pull some weeds because then I can get materials of both rock and nature, of course.
Okay.
Right. Then after that, I think I'm gonna get into crafting. I think I'm gonna be the guy who sits in the marketplace in the main cities and crafts near the market board.
Don't do it.
I think I'm gonna do it.
Oh boy.
I'm still progressing in the main story because I want to get to higher level content and maps so that my miner has level 80 mining outcrops I can defeat.
Okay.
But, I'm slowly working my way to being a max level goldsmith or a max level leather worker.
This is what you've been spending your time on.
At least I haven't been fishing. Okay. I could also be fishing.
It's only a matter of time.
True. Because my friend was fishing and she showed me like this like legendary fishing rod she got. It's fucking sick, dude.
Gross. Okay. Wicked.
But yeah, I unlocked my first like ultra rare mining pick. And yeah, I'm working my way up the ranks, baby.
Mm.
Coming to a mine near you.
Mm.
My character.
Mm.
Coming to steal all your ore.
Okay.
It's been my week.
Wow. Wow.
I'll stream it for you one day,
No.
If you're on Discord, I'll just let you see what's popping off, all the fun you could be having.
Mm-mm. No thanks.
It's only been like 2,000 days, I think, since you last logged in or something.
Wow. I can't. No, really? Yeah, probably. Yeah, sure. Okay, my week. So Horizon Forbidden West is coming out sometime this month, I think.
Okay.
And I told myself I really wanted to play Horizon Zero Dawn again.
Why?
Because I like that game.
It's okay.
Shut up. That game's great.
It's fine.
That game is great.
Until you get the baby armor. And it's
Wait.
baby mode.
So it gets better?
No, the energy armor,
Yeah.
that's baby mode, baby.
But I hadn't played the DLC, the Frozen Wilds.
Oh yeah, how was that? Did you play it?
I didn't play it.
Oh. It's on here. I thought you played it.
No. Because it's on PS5, and PS5 changes the game. Because it's 60 frames.
Ooh, nice.
It's hella smooth. So I started up, and I did New Game Plus.
Okay.
So you start off.
Bring off all your stuff, yeah.
You have everything.
You have energy armor?
Uh-huh.
Cakewalk?
No.
Why?
Because they remove all the tutorials, so I didn't know how to play the game.
All right, that'll do it. Okay.
Because I don't know if you remember, but the beginning of that game is you're a little girl.
Yeah.
And they teach you how to play.
Mhm.
They cut it out.
Oh, no childhood for you.
And you know all your skills that you got, so you have to learn how to do things?
Yeah.
You don't know how to do them.
You just have them.
You have them, but I don't know how to do them.
Oh, God.
So I've been playing this game, and I'm like, I couldn't even remember how to control an animal.
What?
Yeah, and I was like, how do you do this?
Read the instructions, dude.
And then I was like, fuck this.
I give up. This
Yeah.
is stupid.
Like, you know what? I'll just play it again for real. That's what I'll do.
Oh my god.
And then I saw that I think this past week Sony released the Uncharted A Thieves Legacy collection?
Yes,
the
this
Legacy of
is-
Thieves
This
collection?
is the Nathan Drake collection with Lost Legacy.
No, it's just Uncharted 4
Oh,
and Lost Legacy.
Okay, all right.
Because the Nathan Drake collection is 1, 2, 3.
I thought this was everything, all 5 games.
Nope. No. It's just
They're really milking you. Damn.
well, the other one was released already. So
Yeah, but you know they're gonna have like a 5-in-1 bundle,
oh, probably.
ultimate value.
Yeah, so this one is Uncharted 4 Thieves End and then their expansion Lost Legacy.
Yeah.
I never played Lost Legacy. I also don't own Lost Legacy.
I own Lost Legacy.
Well, I only own Uncharted 4.
Pretty good.
So they released a PS5 version that costs like $80, right? So it's like both games $80, whatever. But if you have the first game, you could upgrade for I think it's $10.
Okay.
But in the fine print, it actually says if you own Uncharted 4 and you pay the upgrade, you get Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy. If you just own Lost Legacy and you pay the upgrade, you also get Uncharted 4 and Lost Legacy.
Why would it say that in the fine print?
I don't know, because I assume that you pay the upgrade for the game that you have,
Yeah,
but it doesn't matter which game you have.
you just get the other one.
Yeah, you get both.
Okay.
So I got both.
Nice.
And then I was about to start Lost Legacy, but then I was like, I can't remember Uncharted 4. So I played and beat Uncharted 4.
Damn.
I put it on Explorer mode, which is the easiest mode. Man, that's the way to play Uncharted.
Just explore.
Like, that is the way. Because it mitigates, or like, it basically takes away the worst part of Uncharted, which is the shooting. And
They improved it in those games.
they did, but it's still not, like, it's not enjoyable. I would not play it over any other third-person shooter,
Fair.
right?
Grappling hook though.
Yeah, it's wicked. So I forgot about that story about his brother and like
Mhm.
whatever.
The fucking auction scene. That legendary
Yeah.
whole scenario. That was sick.
Yeah, I really like 4. 4 is a very good game.
I remember dating a girl who never played video games. Like she knew,
Oh, she watched
knew
you
of
play
like
4, yeah?
Pokemon, and I was like, okay, I got a treat for you.
Mhm.
I showed her Uncharted 4.
Mhm.
We played like maybe an hour and a half, or I played,
Yeah.
and I was like, okay, well, you get the gist. She's like, no, play more.
Um,
Like it blew her mind that
Mhm.
games could be like that.
yeah, and it's crazy. So they've updated the graphics a bit. It's 4K, whatever. It runs at 60 frames, and man, 60 frames absolutely makes shooting easier. But when you pair that with Explorer mode, it just makes it what a treat.
Just headshots all day.
What a treat! I don't even do that. I don't even aim.
Is it like body shot, one hit, dead? type
So
of
the
easy?
game even has aim assist, like snap to
Oh my
aim
god!
assist.
Just turning it all on.
It is amazing. You just run through people.
Mhm.
It's wicked. Like I really do like that game. I like the story. Like it's weird. Like it's the best Uncharted only because the other 3 exist. But if you never played the other 3, this wouldn't mean anything.
Also, that game doesn't exist without like the upgrades they have made doesn't exist without those other 3 games.
absolutely. Like I
Right.
still think 3 is my favorite narrative.
What's the one where it's like you and Sunny are like having a falling out? Is that 3?
Sully?
Yeah, Sully. Yeah, you're having like a falling out, or you get like it's basically like you're arguing with your adoptive dad, and then your girlfriend's like, "Come on, like help him out, Drake." Like,
I think it's.
is that 3?
I think that's 3.
Okay, yeah, that was a good one. I like that. That's who was okay. It was the one where that guy made the YouTube video where he cut it like it was a gay romance between him and Sully.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that might be it.
okay.
Yeah. It's either, is it 3 or 2? I can't remember. Anyways, yeah. The game is wicked. It definitely is like, oh, what is the curviest way we can get from point A to point B? The game. Like
Mhm.
there are many times where I'm like, really, we have to climb. Like
You have to.
we have to
It's
climb.
the only option. Also, you have to climb on broken rocks. It's the only
Yeah,
way.
and it's like, I know his climbing has always been a little unrealistic,
Mhm.
but in this one, it is just beyond unrealistic now. He has like an auto grapple hook,
Hell yeah.
like because it's not a gun, right? He has to
Yeah,
whip
yeah.
it, But how it detaches, I don't know.
It's the same question I had for Ghost of Tsushima.
Like, it's what? And then the other thing is, sometimes you have companions you have to do the same shit.
Yeah, they're just expert climbers.
So now I'm just thinking, is everybody in this universe like that's the norm?
Instead of a
climbing?
driving license, you have to get a rock climbing license.
Yeah, like,
you
is
gotta
that
get,
what
like
it
double
is?
black diamond.
Yeah, but it's cool. I really do like it. It was fun. But then I started The Lost Legacy, and I'm literally like 4 chapters in. And the one thing that I always like, because my favorite character in the series is Chloe, and so
Yep.
she's not in 4. And then
Nadine is the
yeah,
the main girl in 4. Yeah.
Well, Elaine is also the main girl in 4.
She's there to make you feel bad.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Elena's there in the beginning of the game to remind you that you shouldn't be where you are.
Elena shows up to save you.
Later.
What?
But at the beginning of the game, she's there to make you feel bad.
No, she's not.
Yeah.
She
Narratively, she's there to make you feel bad.
She never makes you feel bad. She supports you going to all these trips.
No. Sorry. She's not. She doesn't make you feel bad. The scenario and the writing is set up to be like that. Like you're lying to your wife. You're lying to
I
this,
see what you're
right?
saying.
Like Drake is being a bad person. Sorry, my bad.
Yes, yeah, absolutely, and I like that. It's a more realistic version of the characters.
And then you play Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, that game is also significantly easier at 60 frames per
I
second.
bet.
It is way easier.
Did you beat it?
Yeah.
Oh damn.
Yeah. But yeah. So I'm playing Lost Legacy. That seems pretty cool. I'm not too far into it, but not having a journal and having a cell phone, that's wild. I forgot that cell phones existed in this universe.
I'm not drawing.
Yeah.
I got Signal.
Yeah, it's
What
cool.
the
It's cool. So
fuck?
I'm having fun with that. But the big thing I did this week is like I said, I'm gonna watch an anime a week. So this week I decided to watch Jujutsu Kaisen.
Ooh, baby.
I understand why people like Jujutsu Kaisen.
Hell yeah.
I also now know who Gojo is because I've been seeing this character everywhere, and I'm just like, who is this guy? Is he from
Yeah.
like a retro anime? Is
What's
he
going
from
on? Why is his eyes so weird?
like why? Not even that because I've always seen him with a
Oh,
blindfold.
what? Why is he copying 2B?
Yeah, and I'm like, no, why is he copying Kakashi? Right?
True.
Right? And I'm like, who is this guy? And now I see him like, oh, I understand. So Jujutsu
How you like those
Kaisen,
beautiful baby blues?
dude, when he took him off and he was like the prettiest fucking boy, I was like,
Yeah.
I see.
I understand.
I get it. Okay, yes, let's go.
He's got it all.
Yeah, he's like, he is everything. Okay, I got it. Jujutsu Kaisen is like, it is, someone looked at shonen throughout the years and said, we need this,
The
this,
checklist.
and they checked every box, and they're like, we can now make a great shonen. And they did it, because like, there's nothing about this show that I would say is wholly original, but it's still, but because they know the formula of shonen, it's just exciting to watch, because like, I could poke holes in it. Like, I really don't like the beginning. Like, you don't know anything about our main character. Like, why is he
eat
good?
his finger? Why?
Yeah, but like, why is he superhuman? Why is he good at combat?
Yeah.
Like, there's zero backstory to him,
Mhm.
and you kind of just have to accept it. And same goes for the world. Like, things are just there. Like, on one hand, it's like I really like the Naruto, Sasuke, Sakura dynamic they have going on,
Mhm.
and they have the Kakashi leader. But the Kakashi leader, Gojo, is also just Goku. He's just
Yep.
I'm silly, but I'm also the most badass in the world. Yeah.
I like the way that they've written Gojo in terms of like when he's dealing with senior management
Yeah.
type of people, because senior management fucking hates this kid,
Yeah.
but he's so powerful that everyone's like, can't do anything about it, really.
Yeah,
Gojo-
right? Like, it's like, you don't tell Goku no,
Yeah,
right?
Goju, don't do that. Yeah, okay, whatever. Peace out, losers. You can't even touch me, literally.
Yeah. So like it's so crazy, and like they know how to like, it removes all those like build up filler episodes that 90s shonen had,
Mhm.
and gets right to the point, but it doesn't like beeline towards it. It gives you just enough
Of the roundabout.
Yeah. So it like, its pacing is great. The action sequences are great. I love like the different the powers they all have. Like they all reside within the sort of same cursed energy, but it's how they each have it unique to them. It
Mhm.
reminds me of how Bankai worked in Bleach.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
like
yeah.
they're all the same with the sword, but they all
Have different ones based on their personalities.
and so it's like a greatest hits of shonen, and it's really fun to watch. But it's just not outstanding in any particular way. It's animation's good, but like I don't know. There's something about it. Like, does it beat Demon Slayer? Is it better than Attack on Titan? And like, I don't think so.
Interesting.
I don't think it it's good.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's quite there. Like, I feel like at least for the anime, we're still waiting for it to have its moment.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough.
But yeah, I'm super into it. Like, I'm digging it. Kind of sad that like I blew through it all. No, there's nothing for me to watch.
Start reading the manga, baby.
No.
Shonen Jump app, only $2 a month,
Listen,
unlimited.
I uninstalled that. I uninstalled it.
You can reinstall it.
No, I'm in an uninstalling spree.
You can go to the shonenjumpapp.com and you can read them on. You can read them on your web browser of choice.
No. But yeah. I really like. I love the villain, Sakura.
Oh,
Ryomen
yeah.
Sakura. I love him. He's the best.
Yeah. Did you touch me?
Yeah. He's like, oh.
Try to touch his soul. Yeah.
He's like, what? You touched me?
How fucking dare you?
Yeah. Whenever Gojo shows up, you're like, oh, some shit's about to go down.
Just to pop off.
Yeah.
But the thing too, like even at the beginning fight when you didn't realize that like Sakuna took over.
Yeah.
Thing in that Itadori in that situation.
Yeah.
Like Gojo still overpowered Sakuna.
Yeah.
Like he literally sat on him.
Yeah.
He's like, whoo, what's going on over here?
Yeah. And then the what's his name? Fugishima?
Oh, the spiky hair guy?
Yeah.
He's the familiars.
Yeah, but he clearly has like this dark side to him that is hella powerful.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah. And they just keep teasing that. I'm like, I know what this is.
I know what's gonna happen. Just do it.
Give it to me. Give it to me.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, oh.
I'm gonna tell you right now, just like to keep you interested.
Yeah.
His family lineage is sick.
Yeah, okay, yeah. He's part of that clan. Yeah.
He's part of a clan.
Yeah.
Oh baby. He's part of a clan.
The supporting cast isn't as interesting as I'd like them to be. Like, they're all right.
So I had that exact complaint.
Yeah. Did they get better?
They get way better.
Like the panda at first I was like, what?
Why is he a panda?
Yeah. Like, and then you learn about his cores and I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool.
And you learn who made him and like
you're like, oh, that's pretty neat.
Yeah. All the side characters, they get their time and then some.
Yeah. I think just for me the thing that I wish the show had more of was a bit more world building and a bit more awareness of like where this is going.
Okay.
Cuz like right now I feel like anything could happen, not because that's the kind of show it is, but because the writer literally doesn't know where it's going to go. Like, that's how I feel at the moment.
Okay.
Like, whereas like with Bleach, you always knew that there was like a bigger thing in the background going on. You don't really get that here.
Yeah, they play a lot of mystery in this show.
Yeah, but it's almost too much mystery that like it's not intriguing. It's more
I'm just along for the ride.
Yeah, and it's kind of
Okay.
just like I don't know if I'll like the things I do will be impactful at all because you haven't cemented enough of a foundation for me to speculate anything meaningful.
Yeah. I think I had read one of the speculations online, and it's actually like really subtle.
Is it?
Yeah. Have you noticed that like Itadori is able to just like implant memories into people's minds
What do you mean?
of that word? So you remember with Aoi, the clapping guy
Yeah.
in that fight, where they were enemies, right?
Wait. Itadori was putting those memories in?
So for some reason, people who interact with Itadori, they get false memories of being like best friends with him because they never went to high school together. They never.
So yeah, I thought that was because like Toto's just such a wild card character. I
Yeah.
thought that he was just having those thoughts on his own.
So it's implied that something is going on with Itadori and whatever his cursed energy is that is like implanting the power of friendship into people's minds. Yeah.
Oh, that's like amazing, but also just what?
Yeah. So it's never been like officially said. It's just a lot of like
That
the fans have like noticed this and it's like a constant thing, and they're like,
That is the most shonen thing I've ever heard.
I know,
right? Like that's like genius, but also just what? Yeah, but like those fight sequences are pretty cool. I do love Hammer Girl.
She's very cool.
Like my favorite part is when she's like, "I'm gonna kill you with my real hammer." So she
pulls
takes out the squeaky hammer.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh my god.
She's so aggressive with
Yeah.
that hammer, though.
I know. I'm like, this show's great. This show's really great.
Yeah.
I understand. But yeah, so that's what I checked off.
Dude, Maki though. Maki's my bae.
Maki's sick.
The arms master, no cursed
yeah.
energy.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah, she's quite the badass.
Hell yeah.
Anyways, yeah, that's it for me. I gotta figure out an anime to watch for the next week.
So King's ranking.
So it's either that because I want something not quite as shonen,
Okay.
or Tokyo Revengers.
Tokyo Revengers is very shonen.
I know. That's why
It is,
I'm like, maybe I should break from that.
it is also very 90s shonen.
Yeah. All right.
But I think you would like the setup to that. I think
Yeah.
you like that one.
Yeah. So I think I should do ranking of Kings because I'm like 3 episodes in. I might as well just finish it. So, yeah. Or Dragon's Maid. I don't know.
Oh yeah, Dragon's Maid.
Yeah.
Some
we'll see.
Kyoto animation. That's definitely not shonen.
I know. That's totally something else. But yeah, I think that's it for me in my week. So yeah, been a very long one this week, guys.
We had a lot of stuff.
We
A lot
did.
of cool stuff.
Hope you
Listen,
enjoyed it.
Can't wait to tell you about advanced mining.
I can't believe you resubbed.
Just for the month.
That's what they all
I
say.
resubbed for 1 month and I canceled the subscription so it doesn't auto renew. All right, so I just got 1 month on the list.
Okay,
Right.
if you say
February
so.
28th is my last day.
All right. Okay. Well, thanks for listening, everybody. See you next week.
See ya.